This is the All-American Coaching League, presented by Axis Sports.
What's up, party people of the AACL, the All-American Coaching League, brought to you by Axis Sports. This is Dave Axis. I'm your host once again for tonight. Want to welcome you back to night 2 of week 5 in the AACL. A quick recap of last night's crazy games. We had the number 1 team in the nation, who was only number 1 for a few minutes, it seemed like, Georgia State, losing to 15th ranked Western Michigan 39-27. In the second game last night, we had a battle of 2 top 10 teams, but only one of them actually looked like a top 10 team, as the 9th ranked Washington State Cougars beat the 7th ranked Houston Cougars. It was a battle of the Cougars, 24-10. And then in the nightcap last night, we had the 10th ranked San Diego State Aztecs traveling to the 22nd ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers. Minnesota was looking for their first win, and unfortunately they came up quite a bit short last night. I'm actually looking for the score right now. It was like 39-13, something like that. I don't have. Oh, here it is right here. It was. Oh, I don't have it. I don't know, 39-13, something like that. I'm sure Robo, who was on this first broadcast, will remind us of that. Anyway, welcome back to the All-American Coaching League. I'm getting ready to pass this off here. I'm just stalling because I'm waiting to see if my play-by-play announcer is actually going to show up or not, which is supposed to be Hammer, Ives Van Hammer. So let me tell you real quick tonight what we have on tap. We have the 11th ranked Old Dominion Monarchs traveling to the Dome, the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, to take on the 18th ranked Orange. In the middle game tonight, this is going to be a good game, folks. The 12th ranked Louisiana Tech Bulldogs traveling to Wyoming. Wyoming trying to get back on track after their first loss last week. They are ranked 6th in the nation. And then in the nightcap tonight, the Battle of the Beatens. We've got the 23rd ranked Cincinnati Bearcats taking on the 24th ranked Marshall Thundering Herd. Both teams are 0-4. Both teams looking for their first win. The good thing is, at least one of those teams will get a win tonight. So I guess that is something. I'm going to get this game started. I'm going to do the pregame as we wait and hope. We do have a backup waiting just in case, but we'll see what happens with Hammer here in a moment. But there are 2 other guys that are supposed to be on the broadcast tonight with Hammer, and that is none other than my main man, B. Robo, who is now known as Dewan Up-in-Ya, or The One Up-in-Ya. Robo, what's up? Dewan, what's up? What's going on tonight? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, appreciate it, Dave. Doing great. You know, I announced that I'm no longer going by my nickname anymore of Robo, and I'm always going to be Dewan Up-in-Ya. And we as a San Diego State University team are always going to be Dewan Up-in-Ya.
Okay, so there's that. By the way, 10th ranked Aztecs last night. You guys put a good whooping on that Minnesota team. How do you feel about your team's response last night, your effort? Well, I guess he doesn't want to talk anymore.
I'm sorry. Did you go to me or did you go?
No, I'm still talking to you, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't talk too much shit because my brother from another mother is across the line and on this broadcast with me. So I think Minnesota's got some work to do. I hear rumors that everybody is going to the transfer portal. So he should probably start with a bunch of freshmen next year.
Speaking of which, we do have the man on the losing end of that game last night as our third wheel. I believe this is his first broadcast this season, the first time he's actually had some time off of work to be able to join us in the booth. And, of course, I'm talking about Zach Holdorf, Mr. General Cornwall himself, the head coach of Minnesota. Zach, what's going on, bro?
Not much. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing good, man. What do you think about your team last night? You guys were kind of hoping for a little better effort. You guys took a little on the chin last night.
Yeah, the team is a complete dumpster fire right now. Like Dewan up in the said, everybody's going to the transfer portal.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, what division do you play in again?
The I-35 division.
I-35. We might have to move you to the dumpster fire division just because you said that.
That sounds good to me.
That could work. You might be able to beat some of the teams over there too. Oh,
there you go.
There you go. All right, folks. Let's cover this pregame real quick. 11th ranked Old Dominion, as we know, former number one team in the nation. They've had a little bit of a roller coaster this season. They stand at 2-2 overall, but they are undefeated in the Bootleggers division, led by athletic director Charles Doherty, head coach Clint Torres. They run the Texas A&M offense, the 3-4 defense that Clint is just completely dedicated to. And then the players to watch, Vagunitis, Venereal, Culliningus, and East Infection. Robo or Dewan, let me start with you. Vag is probably one of the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks in this league. Is that what you're expecting, most of the offense for Old Dominion to come from Vag? Do you expect a big game out of him? Do you expect the offense to flow through him, or are you looking at this from another angle? Dewan, you're muted, bro.
I'm sorry. I thought you went to general again. I need to listen better.
Maybe I'll just start talking. I should probably just start calling you Robo again. You listen better when you're a Robo.
Yeah, I do listen better. I think Vag. I think I voted him Offensive Player of the Week 2 weeks in a row. So I think Vag has definitely got the skills and just needs to take it all inside and make sure that the whole world finds love.
All right, there's that. Dave hates Charles confirmed. That's not news. That's not breaking news, Eagle. That's long known. That's like in the history books already. Zach, let me go to you real quick. On the other side of the ball, Syracuse also kind of a roller coaster team. They stand at 1-3, but I kind of feel like they're one of those teams that are better than their record, led by Eagle Mondavi, Peter Fitzwell, the head coach. They run the Ohio State offense, a 4-2-5 defense. They've got one of the other top 2 or 3 quarterbacks in the league in Taz Von Wolfswinkel, along with Wanker, Buster Cherry, and Lake Speed. What do you think about this Vag versus Taz battle tonight, and what do you expect from the Orange?
Taz needs to get on track. He needs to not have any turnovers. He needs to play smart. Just make the plays so they can beat this Old Dominion team.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to take us out to the game. Actually, the person who's in here you're ready to back us up. I'm just going to let you do your game, bro. I'm just going to start this, and if Hammer shows up, he can take over. I don't want to make you do 2 games. I'm just going to lead us out there, and if Hammer shows up, that would be really helpful since I already have to do the 3rd game as well. But we are at the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, New York, and here come the Orange taking the field, folks. Oh, I had the sound muted that whole time, so they didn't get the intro music. Like I said, here we are at the Carrier Dome, Syracuse, New York, the blue and orange. I love this stadium. I'm a big Syracuse fan, actually, especially in basketball, so it's always nice to call a game from the Dome. Looks like Syracuse will be kicking off to Old Dominion, so the battle of quarterbacks tonight between Vag, and Taz. We'll begin with Vag as, oh my God, is that Dusty Coles on the return? Who is that? Van Ariel with a 32-yard return. And I don't know if somebody's hurt or if they're just kind of grab-assing down there. Zach, what do you think? Are they just trying to feeling each other out literally or what?
Yeah, they're just feeling around, trying to feel what's there for them.
Yeah, I kind of figured. First quick pass, a short pass to Brian Morton. Just for the playbook situations, just so you guys know, Old Dominion did make some changes. Syracuse did not make any changes from last week. So we'll see how that helps each of them as the 11th ranked Old Dominion Monarchs have the ball first. Vag is going to try some option against the 18th ranked Syracuse defense, and he's going to lose 4 yards. DeJuan, not a great start there for the Vag.
No, Buster Cherry was all up on Vag and made sure that it was contained.
Yeah, there's something interesting about that. I don't know how to. I'm sure if Craig Soto was here, he would explain it to us. As Vag he's got no open receivers. He breaks away, a 12-yard rush up the middle, and he gets the first down. And Zach, that's the Vag that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, it is. He gets no plays open down the field. He likes to take off.
Oh, my gosh. What a move. Is that Dusty Coles, a 15-yard rush? What a great he protected the ball and broke the tackle at the same time. A great 15-yard rush by him as Old Dominion goes hurry up. And he fakes it this time. Vag looking for an open receiver. Doesn't see anybody. He's going to take it down the right side. And he's going to get gang tackled. But he does get the 10 yards, DeJuan, and the first down. And Old Dominion and Vag are coming out ready to punch Syracuse in the face.
Yeah, Vag is doing what Vag does, and that's distribute the ball. And whether it be running or passing, they're making some very positive yards on this drive.
And that can't be good. Dusty Coles with a 6-yard rush, but he looks like he's hurt, so we'll keep an eye on the screen along with the rest of you for that injury update as soon as possible. The Vag drops back. He's got a wide open receiver inside the 10-yard line. Testicular with a 13-yard reception. And Lone Star Glory in the chat saying, I would never punch Eagle in the face. It would spill his beer. And at least we have some alcohol etiquette here in the AACL. I don't know what that pass was, Zach, but that should have been intercepted.
Yeah, that was... Who knows what that was? That was a lame duck throw.
That was absolutely terrible. I guess we're going to not have any hammer tonight, though, huh?
Nope.
All right, Dusty Coles. No, is that Dusty Coles? It's Charlie Moore, the backup, 7-yard run. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but Charlie Moore, has been just as impressive on the run as Dusty Coles this season. So, DeJuan, I don't know that necessarily Old Dominion takes that big of a loss with Dusty being out.
No, obviously not. Syracuse has really just not the team we expected them to be this year.
No, I mean Taz has been great, but outside of that, who can we talk about?
Exactly. Kicker, maybe.
Maybe Syracuse takes a knee, hopefully not for the whole game. Heyo, and they will start the ball at the 25-yard line. I haven't even said anything about the chat yet. Let me see who's in the chat here momentarily after this play. And here comes Taz right now with the fake and 11-yard rush. And Taz is trying to let Vag know anything you can do, I can do just as well. And they have a 1st and 10, 3 wide. They've got a halfback. Is that what is it? Is that the pistol? What is that formation? Oh, now they got 3 backs. I don't know what they're doing, but they're running the option for sure. And there it is. And he's keeping in. Taz with another 13-yard run. Real quick, in the chat, Agilette, another TV viewer, Biff Markham, Bob Funk, David Levis, Doug Britton, Eagle Mondavi, Hitman Holdorf, Caxtip06, Ladybug ×3, Lone Star Glory, Packer Fred, Painfulist, and Tina Riff. Welcome to the All-American Coaching League, brought to you by Access Sports. This is night 2 of week 5 with the 11th ranked Monarchs taking on the 18th ranked Orange. 2nd and 9 for Syracuse. Thank you, Bob Funk. Bob Funk saw on the report that Dusty Coles will return soon, and Clementia with a deflection. And DeJuan, that was a dangerous pass. That could have easily been a pick 6.
Yeah. If Chlamydia would have just held on to it instead of swatting it away, that would have been a definite pick six.
Well, you really don't want to hold on to chlamydia. You really want to swat it away if you get the opportunity. Nice little
Yeah,
pass out to
yeah,
Wanker for
yeah.
a 6-yard reception. I think, and that's going to be short, and Syracuse is going to have to pass. So, Zach, it looked like Syracuse had some momentum, but their drive stalls out just across midfield.
Yeah, they didn't get much going there once they crossed midfield. So
And I think is their kicker Chad Useless Dino. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Eagle just put it in. Fucking useless. Punted it into the end zone. So Old Dominion would get the ball at the 20-yard line. And let's see if Vag can pick up where he left off last drive. Almost the exact same thing. A 6-yard reception to Brian Morton on the first play of the drive, just like the last one. And we'll see what they do here. Going hurry up, 4 wide. The halfback goes in motion. He's looking around. I don't know who that was. Testicular had to jump back for that, and he only gets a 2-yard reception. I don't know, Dewan. That was an odd-looking play.
Yeah, everything seems to be underneath. They need to kind of stretch this ball out a little bit.
Well, this time he gets it. I'm assuming that's Charlie Moore. No, Dusty Cole's back in the game with a 4-yard rush. And there's a Monarch first down. Testy Quaylar. Hey, I just read them. I say them like I read them, bro. And this time Dusty Coles gets eaten up with only a 1-yard rush. It's going to be 2nd and 9 for Syracuse. I don't know about this. It seems like both these teams, Zach, are running almost the exact same offense. I know they're not exact, but they both have short passes, short little runs, quarterback runs. I haven't seen anything different from either team, really.
no, I haven't either. They're both in the hurry up for some odd reason. That's what they want to run, I guess. Let them run it.
Well, 4 wide, single back from the shotgun. This time the Vag hits Testy Quaylar for a I don't know what it was. It was a first down, whatever.
Is that Quaylar?
That's what he says. I don't know.
Quaylar or testicular?
That's what I thought it was, but being corrected by Charles in the chat as Vag-unitis with an 11-yard run and another Monarch first down. Vag getting the better of this quarterback duel thus far. Let's see how we go here from the shotgun again. Right up the middle. Is that Charlie Moore? Dusty Coles with wow, that was a great run. I don't know how many yards he got on that one. Did he get hurt again at the end of that? Is he not getting up, or are they just taking their time getting up?
He's taking his sweet time getting up.
Yeah, I think Dusty Coles might be hurt again.
I think Greg would say he needs to wash the dirt off his pussy.
Yeah, I'm sure Greg would say something like that. This time, a nice little pass over to Brian Meyer for a 7-yard reception. And it's getting a little physical out there, Zach. It looks like it might be getting a little ugly.
Yeah, it is. Looks like a boxing match coming up.
I don't mind that, so we'll see how that works out. This time, the Vag can't find anybody open. Nice little spin move, and he scampers 19 yards for the touchdown. Zach, what were you saying?
I said badge to the house there.
Absolutely, wow. Yeah. He was that was a great run, great eyes, great vision, just great presence there, Dewan, by this veteran quarterback.
Yeah, there's just too much Vag for Syracuse.
Yeah, I'm sure they've heard that before. 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Injury update: Coles will return soon. He just has the back spasms, which I'm assuming was what he had earlier. So the Old Dominion medical staff needs to get on top of that shit. When does Chad quit? 23-yard return. And let's see if Syracuse can gain a little momentum here, get something going, put Old Dominion back on their heels a little bit, and get themselves back in this ball game. 19 seconds in the first quarter. This time he hands off to, I think it's Wank. Is that Wanker? Wanker with a 29-yard rush. Dewan, that's what they need more of right there.
Oh, yeah, Wanker.
3 receivers wide. Oh, changing the play. Looking to the sideline. Apparently Peter Fitzwell can't make up his mind. They go to Wanker again. This time he only gets a 3-yard rush. They're still going hurry up, Zach, and that's the end of the first quarter. Old Dominion putting their stamp on this game early. Them and the Vag, 14-0 at the end of one. Zach, what stood out to you in that first quarter?
Syracuse can't stop Vag.
That is true. This time, little handoff to Wayne Kerr. Turns around outside, 6-yard rush. It's going to come up a little short. 3rd and 1. Syracuse still in the hurry up. You got 4 receivers wide. Shotgun, single back. Getting the play from Fitzwell. This time, quarterback keeper. And wow, what a hole for Taz. And I don't know what he got there. Probably about 11 yards or so. And another first down. DeJuan, that's more of what we want to see from Syracuse.
Yeah, I think they're putting a really good drive together right now, except for that play. And they got to score. They got to put 7 on the board right now, or it's going to get ugly.
All right. Well, Syracuse now with a chance to slow down their offense. They huddle up. They got 3 wide to the right, single back from the shotgun. Taz with a nice little floater to a wide open receiver to Gronky Kong, the tight end, for a 16-yard reception. Zach, if he had been able to not lead him so much, I think it could have been 6 points.
Easily. No defense around him.
If that had been his brother, Donkey Kong, he'd have ran that right in.
That's true. Donkey Kong is superior for sure. This time, handoff up the middle to Derek Sanders for a 3-yard rush. I'm going to turn you guys up. Apparently, Charles doesn't have his hearing aid turned up, so we're going to have to turn you guys up instead. And let's see if that helps any better. Syracuse checking the play from the sideline. Here comes Taz trying to put the orange on the board for the first time here. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Looking around, nothing. Here comes the pressure, and they're going to get him for a 6-yard sack. And, DeJuan, Taz can only do so much on his own. These receivers, they got to get open.
Yeah, but Taz has got to get rid of that ball too. He's got to get out of the pocket and get rid of that ball. So I put a little bit of blame on him.
That's a great point, especially that close. He could have just thrown it to the back of the end zone and gotten rid of it. 4 wide receiver set this time. Single back from the shotgun again. Taz, there's the stutter step, so the screen is coming. And if I know it's coming, so does the Old Dominion defense, and Derek Sanders only gets a 1-yard reception. Zach, that's my least favorite play in this entire league.
Yep. Nobody should have that in their playbook.
Yeah, I think season 2, I'll put it up for vote. I'll see if there's a way we can remove it from all the playbooks, or at least from the teams that don't want it. Yeah. Well, Syracuse, unfortunately, has to settle for 3, so they're down 14-3. DeJuan, they had great momentum. They were driving down. Taz was playing well, and they come up short. If you're Syracuse, you got to be a little disappointed in coming away with only 3 points.
Yeah, yes. Syracuse has definitely got a send Buster Cherry, right into Vag.
Agreed. Here comes Old Dominion. Let's see what what kind of response they have. They go 4 wide receivers, and they send the halfback out in motion, and they're going to go to him on a wheel route, and it looks like it is Dusty Cole's, a 17-yard reception. Zach, that was run to perfection right there.
Yeah, it was. It looks like Dusty Coles is back in the game again.
Yeah, that guy, he's as much a roller coaster as his team this season, it seems like. The Vag, this time he holds on, he keeps it, and he's all the way around the right side for about 14 yards and a first down, but there is a flag on the play. It's a personal foul of clipping, so that shit's coming back. Yeah, 15 yards clipping, and Old Dominion now will have, who is that guy? Who's that dude? I don't know about that Old Dominion coach. He looks like he was not very happy. Decline. Yeah, I don't think they declined it. All right, so now we got. They did decline. Did they decline it? How is it 1st and 9? Venario with a 13-yard reception. I'm confused what happened there.
I am too. That's not normal.
All right, well. Handsome mofo. Yeah, the dude in the suit. Yeah. The Vag gets laid out. He picks up 9, Zach.
Good way to get your quarterback hurt.
Yeah, it is. He picks up 9, Zach, but he paid for it.
Yeah, he did. Don't let him hit too many times. You won't get back up.
No, and there goes the Vag again for another 12 yards. And I got to be honest, DeJuan, it seems like the Vag is just having his way with this Syracuse defense.
Yeah. Until they can figure out a way to contain the badge, this game's gonna get out of control.
Agreed. As we can see, Lone Star Glory living in his own world once again. Hey, get off the internet, bro. There we go, the Vag from the shotgun. They send the halfback out again. This time the Vag keeps it up the middle. I don't know, Zach. That time it looked, Vag looked a little greedy on that play, I think.
Yeah, he did. He didn't want to wait to anybody get open.
Well, here he comes again. Oh, there's the stutter step. Here goes the screen pass. And at least they'll get a couple yards out of that. It looks like a 3-yard reception for Charlie Moore. And the Syracuse defense pays Old Dominion back, holding them to 3. So, again, just like last time, DeJuan, as we see this, and it's good. If you're Syracuse, even though you settle for 3 on one end, you got to feel better about only giving up 3 on this end.
I mean, if you got to feel better about something, giving up 3 points, then maybe that's it.
I mean, giving up 3 is better than giving up 7.
Yeah, I don't think Old Dominion's punted yet. So
I agree with that. And yes, the kicker for Old Dominion, Craven Lovechild. When does Chad quit with a 26-yard reception? I couldn't tell if there was a fumble there or a fucking orgy on the field. I'm not sure which one. Maybe both.
An orgy.
It could have been a fumble orgy. I don't know.
There you go.
Here we go,
are
Syracuse.
you saying orange or orangey?
Yeah, orangey. That's what I meant. Orangey.
Yeah.
Taz with a short little pass off to the right side to Gronky Kong for a 2-yard reception. And that will give them 2nd and 8. Only a minute 44 left in the second quarter. Zach, this game's going by pretty quick.
Yeah, it is. Syracuse needs to get the ball moving down the field here.
As Taz just slides for a few-yard gain. It'll now be 3rd and 3. I see 4 defensive linemen right now, Charles. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Taz looking at his wrist, changing the play. There's the stutter step, the screen pass. This time it actually works. What?
Wow.
Oh, is that what you mean by 2 DLs, 2 on each side? Hey, you. And Wanker gets the first down. So a minute 21. CUSE has all of their timeouts, so they have plenty of time. No need to rush. No need to force a mistake. Little screen pass out to Wanker. He's going to pick up 5 or 6 yards. Looks like 4 yards. A minute 15. Taz 6 of 8 for 39 yards now. Actually, I think your linebacker's just lining up because you only have 3. I think you might have a linebacker lining up on the line or something. We'll have to look at it more closely. As we see a couple highlights, while we do that, let's check the chat real quick. It looks like it's all the exact same people I already said, plus Goals officials in the house now, and I think that's the only one that's joined us. Taz over to, I thought that was going to be Wanker, but it's not. It's Gronky Kong, 10-yard reception, and he just got the ball across for first down, and he was able to get outside and stop the clock. This is exactly what they need right now, DeJuan.
Yeah, exactly. But I would challenge that spot if I was a coach. I didn't think he made the first down.
This time Taz just has to get rid of it. Nice pressure by Old Dominion. All 2 of their defenders, or however many Charles wants to count on that play. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to. One of those guys has to be a linebacker. I don't know. You have the 3-4. And the Greg Soto joining us out of the blue. Welcome to the game, the Greg Soto. You're missing Old Dominion jumping all over Syracuse. Syracuse trying to make this a ball game before the half. As Taz takes the snap from the shotgun, looking all over. He's going long down the middle. He's got a man wide open. It looks like it's Gronky Kong, and that is a 50-yard touchdown to Gronky Kong, and that is exactly what Syracuse needed. I don't know who was covering him. DeJuan definitely broke in coverage, but what a great play to get them back in this game.
Yeah, I mean, definitely great. Great call. That guy's as slow can be, but he managed to find the end zone.
He did. And Zach, with 42 seconds left in the half, Syracuse only down by 1 score. So if they can hold Old Dominion here, considering the way this first half has gone, you got to feel good about going in the locker room only 7 down.
Yeah, they finally were able to get a drive going there.
It's about time, Eagle. Shit, we've been waiting on you. Dusty Coles with a 30-yard Kickoff return. Let's see in the chat. Charles is known to just use 3 DL, even though he has 4 of them. The cornerback was in a 4-point stance. Yeah, well, that happens. Vag has been leaving snail trails all over the field. Okay, Bob Funk, thank you for that. And look at, oh my God, that guy was wide open. And DeJuan, is that just a case of Old Dominion saying, yeah, Syracuse, you think you're back in this game, but let me show you what we can do?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of maybe a tired Vag. He's put in a lot of work, and maybe he needs a little rest.
Well, Aaron Anderson with a 17-yard pass. That puts the Vag almost to 100 yards passing already. 29 seconds left. They still have 2 timeouts. There's your little stutter step screen pass, and they're going to get tackled from behind. Dusty Coles with a 3-yard reception. They got a little bit of work here to get into field goal range still. So we'll see what they do here from the shotgun. And again, another screen pass. This one's set up much better, although it still didn't really go anywhere. A 4-yard reception for Charlie Moore, and Old Dominion having to hurry up. 10 seconds left. This will be the last play before they have to call a timeout, and they're not even going to get a field goal now. Zach, I think it's just that was poor clock management and poor play calling there down the stretch.
Yeah, it was. That was plain out simple. Horrible.
Yeah, and now we've got 4th and 7. It's a Hail Mary, and it's intercepted. I don't know who it was. Number 28. And that's how your half is going to end, folks. 17-10 Old Dominion. Old Dominion squandering a chance there for a potential 10-point lead at the half instead of just 7 points. DeJuan, what do you think about this first half so far?
It's good. If Vag can come back and be the Vag that we know he is, then Old Dominion's going to win this game. But if they continue to let Syracuse climb back in it, who knows?
Well, and then on the other side of the ball, Zach, Taz is another top quarterback in this league. We could easily see Taz come back and play as well as Vag did in the first half. Yeah,
we can. Peter Fitzwell is hoping that he does. Hoping he gets his head out of his ass.
Hoping he does, but there's no guarantees. 104 passing yards and 122 rushing yards for Old Dominion. Syracuse almost to 100 on the passing, 75 on rushing. Couple minutes off on the time of possession. And the one turnover, which didn't really mean anything, it was just the Hail Mary at the end of the half. So no true advantage there. I don't remember who had the kickoff. I thought Old Dominion. So Syracuse. So this is the perfect time. And this is why, DeJuan, I think maybe it's so important that Syracuse was able to stop Old Dominion from getting into field goal range at the end of the half, because now you can tie the ball game up instead of being down 10 points.
Yeah, absolutely. They could tie this game up and really set themselves up well for the second half. Hopefully Taz can pull out. Oh! That's not going to do it.
Okay, number 35 right there. I think that's a linebacker. He lined up on the line of scrimmage down, so you did only have 3 defensive linemen on that play, Charles. Which I don't know why, and I don't know who 38 was, but holy shit, that was not the way Syracuse wanted to start that half. Zach, what do you even say about that?
Sorry, Dave, repeat that.
What do you even say? Yeah, we're all speechless. What do you even say about a terrible start like that when you had a chance to tie the game up and now you just put yourself in a 14-point hole?
Yeah, not the way Syracuse wanted to come out and start that half. Just plain horrible.
That's okay, Charles. So was I. I wasn't even going to watch your game. If Hammer showed up, I wouldn't have been watching your game at all. When does Chad quit? 24-yard return. And let's see if Syracuse... I feel like we were just here a moment ago. Let's see if Syracuse can actually, as Zach poetically put it, pull their heads out of their asses on this drive. Taz with the handoff around the side. That looks like Wanker. He's going to get outside for about a 7-yard rush. It is. And just for those of you wondering, in the pick'em, only 16 out of 24 coaches voted in the pick'ems this week. And Old Dominion won the pick'ems in this game 13-3. So if you picked Old Dominion, you are looking good right now in the pick'ems as Taz rushes for a first down. Dewan, do you remember who you picked in this game?
Yeah, I definitely picked Old Dominion in this game.
All right, Zach, what about you?
Yeah, I think I picked Old Dominion too.
All right, well, delayed handoff to Wanker. That's going nowhere. And I really feel like, Dewan, that Syracuse just needs to kind of open up this offense a little bit and get something done.
Yeah, I mean, they need to open it up like Vag has opened his up and just invite more plays to come in.
Yeah, I mean, the more, the merrier when it comes to Vag. As Gronky Kong gets a 9-yard reception, that's a good little chunky yardage there. Still plenty of time. They're only down 2 scores. We're barely into the second half. Clementia there for Old Dominion with 5 tackles on the day already. Man in motion. That looks like Gronky Kong in motion. He comes back the other way. They give it to Wanker up the middle with a little 4-yard rush, but at least that's a first down. Zach, what do you think about this offense that Syracuse is running? Do you like the 4, 5, 6 yards at a time, but then sometimes getting stuffed, or do you think they should open it up and go longer?
I think they should open it up, take shots down the field. 4, 5, 6 yard plays aren't going to do much in this game.
Yeah, as Taz takes it around the side for the first down. They marked him short, 2nd in inches. That does put Syracuse rushing, or at least Taz. I didn't see the graphic fast enough, over 100 yards. And look at Taz just dragging defenders for another 13-yard reception. And I got to think right now, Dewan, that Taz is just saying, you know what, if my team's not going to help me, I'm just going to do it myself.
Yeah, I think on those last 2 plays we saw that Taz is kind of living out his childhood fantasy of chasing 2 trailer park girls around the outside.
Around the outside?
It looks like Taz is down.
Charles, you sent me a blurry picture where the defense isn't even set, so I can't even see what you're sending me, bro. This time, Taz got hurt. I'm sorry. I was looking at a DM that Charles sent me. What happened, Zach? Taz got hurt?
Yeah. He got hurt on that prior play.
Well, shit. I got to tell you, if Taz is out, I think Syracuse is out.
He says he will return soon.
Well, soon better be like on this drive, or they could kiss this goodbye right now. This time they're going to have to rely, and that's not even their starting halfback either. It's Derek Sanders.
That's Derek Sanders. What the hell?
The backup. So they've got no starting quarterback in, they've got no starting halfback in, and they're going to have to settle for 3 more points. I don't know what's going on.
They put in the backup kicker right now too.
Right. Hey, Eagle.
Let's play the scout team.
I mean, shit. Well, 24-13. Not what we wanted to see out of Syracuse there on their first or second drive. I mean, Syracuse has had the ball. They've had the only 2 drives of the second half. On the first one, they gave up 7 points to the other team, and on the second one, they only got 3 back. Not a good situation for them as they return the ball out to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for Old Dominion. 4 wide, single back from the shotgun. The Vag is well rested, and he's showing it as he's in a big hole. And he 30, 20, 10. Is he going to make it? He is going to make it. Touchdown, Vag, 74 yards. That was a huge hole that he ran through there, Dewan.
Yeah, I heard that Vag is capable of making a huge hole, and he showed it right there.
Is this just a case of ugly getting uglier, Zach? I mean, Syracuse has really just shit the bed here in the second half.
Yeah, they have.
I don't.
Defense can't stop it.
They were down 7 points just a few minutes ago, and now it's 31-13.
Yeah.
So I renamed myself, Dewan Pena, and I think Syracuse might want to take on the bed shitters.
You have to change their colors and everything, I think.
Well, I mean, as much dirt as they're getting on the uniform, then maybe not.
Well, the backup quarterback is in this time. He does make a nice pass to Gronky Kong for a 10-yard reception. Zach, is this drive do or die time? If they don't score here, are they going to have a chance to get back in this game?
I don't believe so.
Well, the backup quarterback checking his wristband for the play, hands it off. I think that is Wanker back in. Nice little run, 7-yard take, shaking off tacklers, finding holes. That was a nice little run there, DeJuan.
Yeah, do we know where Wanker is from?
I think he's somewhere from England. I don't know exactly.
That would make sense. Yeah, that would make sense.
So
he has kind of a football style.
He kind of does, doesn't he? He probably drinks warm beer too.
Probably.
And probably hasn't seen a dentist in a while. So somebody jumped offside. Oh, no, they call it a false start. Well, you know, why not? I mean, you're doing everything else wrong right now. Might as well do that too. This is not looking good for the boys in orange, unfortunately. Syracuse, 3 wide from the shotgun. Handoff to, is that Wanker or is that Sanders again? Nope, that's Derek Sanders, 14-yard rush. Yeah, there are in this country, Biff, but apparently not in England. All right, here comes Syracuse. I don't even know what to say about them anymore right now, you guys, to be honest with you. I'm so...
I think we should just be quiet while they're playing, and then when something happens, we'll say something.
We'll see if the silence will be deafening.
All right, we'll see if we'll wake them up.
I mean, holy shit.
It's almost as bad as... Well, never mind. It's almost as bad as the team I saw last night, but that's okay.
Oh,
hey,
ouch. Ouch.
Not our shots here. Looks like Taz is back in now.
Taz is back. I love how quick Zach changed the subject. Taz back in the game. Quick pass to... That was a dangerous, ugly pass. I don't know what he was thinking there. Taz, 9 of 14, 108 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but that pick was devastating. It was a pick 6. And let's see if they can get back in this game somehow. There goes Taz. He's going to keep it this time. He's going to be with first down and then some, all the way down inside the 20, a 24-yard rush. DeJuan, that is exactly what he needs to continue to do.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to be a devil. He needs to be a Taz. He needs to tear up the defense, and that's fantastic.
100%. All right, new play coming in from the sideline. This time Wanker up the middle, off to the left a little bit, enough for first down. And it seems like now, as soon as the starting quarterback and starting running back come back in, Zach, now Syracuse seems to be back to doing what they do.
Yeah, let's hope they can punch it in here in the next few plays and try to get back in the game. Oh, that just got lit up here.
That might be the hit of the night right now, folks. Wow. But at least Taz popped up. He didn't go back into the little, what do they call that little tent that they go into?
Tents.
You know, on the sideline when they're injured.
Canopies.
Where he spent like a half an hour.
Umbrellas.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called. Medical tent? How about medical tent? Medical tent. Let's do that. Let's go with that. Yes, you will see that again. I will probably clip that Biff and put it in. This time, Wanker, 1 or 2 yard touchdown up the middle. Syracuse pulling. Now, they make the extra point. This is actually only a 2-possession game, and we do have a full quarter to play, you guys. Does Syracuse have a chance? DeJuan?
I'm going to say no.
Zach?
I don't believe so. I think Old Dominion holds the ball and eats the clock away.
I think Syracuse is going to get a pick 6 or something, and they're going to make this a 3-point ball game pretty soon.
Clipping. Receiving team.
It looks like a clip on the return. That's going to wrap up the third quarter.
Still first down.
Old Dominion with an 11-point lead. All things said and done, you guys, it's only 11 points. It's a touchdown, a field goal, a touchdown with 2-point conversion and a field goal. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that Syracuse could tie this game up or even potentially take the lead.
I would love to see this game tighten up a little bit, but, we haven't seen that from the Syracuse defense yet, that they can force a turnover.
Oh, Cliff Allen jumping in the chat. 2 Cougs, 1 cup. Nice, bro. And David Leathers jumping in the chat. I see Biff Markham. I see Freddie, Charles, Krieg, Eagle, all you guys. The Greg Soto, thanks for being here. Dusty Coles with a 10-yard rush. I wish I saw Hammer in there. That would have been nice. I don't know what happened to that guy.
Yeah, probably fell asleep.
I don't know. He was actually online when the game started, so he probably checked my message and then went offline. Dusty Coles with a 4-yard reception. And let's see what Old Dominion actually does here. I'm interested to find out. Oh, he's online right now, actually. I'm gonna DM him again. All right. Let's see. 3rd and 1. Here comes Old Dominion again. Let's see if Syracuse can get a stop. And they don't, of course. Nice pass to Venerio. That had some zip on it. And he looks like he's slow getting up as well. These guys are making some big hits out there tonight, DeJuan.
Yeah, they are making some big hits, but Venerio took that shot.
Well, you usually need a shot if you've got a venereal issue. Badge, drop the pass. I love when the defense celebrates. Oh, Ariel, he's got back spasms. He was hurt. I love when the defense celebrates when it was just the receiver dropping the ball. Gotta love that shit. See? I'm telling you.
That should have been a pick. Come on, Syracuse.
Come on, Dick Trickle. Don't be a dick. Unbelievable.
Is that a kicker? Is that a kicker playing defense? He stopped it with his foot.
That's possible. He tried to catch the ball. Maybe he tried to catch it with his dick. Maybe that's what happened. Did he catch that? Brian Meyer, a 25-yard reception in between two Syracuse defensemen. And I got to be honest with you guys, I think that might be the ball game because that was the perfect time for Syracuse to get the ball back. Charlie Moore with the first down. One of you, I'm hearing echo. I'm hearing from one of you guys in the background myself.
I don't know if it's somebody new that's going or not, but yeah, I'm hearing it too.
All right, Vag's going to keep it, and I think this is going to be it, folks. I mean, now listen, here's the deal. Oh my gosh, Vag just hurt again. If Old Dominion settles for a field goal, we still have a 2-score game, you guys. And look at the wide receiver right here, not even being covered. The slot receiver right here, not even being covered. See this guy?
I think the halfback's going to run this in, so we're good.
Well, that slot, if that slot does an out, it's a touchdown. As Old Dominion,
milking the clock.
Yep, just letting the clock run. Oh, and
only had a false start.
Oh, that's been happening a lot the last 2 weeks. I don't know why. Inside the 10-yard line, there's been a bunch of those.
Lack of discipline.
Lack of discipline, faux show. All right, here we go. From the shotgun, the backup quarterback gives it to the backup running back. And Charlie Moore loses a yard. So here we go, folks. If they can hold them on this play, and Old Dominion has settled for a field goal, it's a 14-point game. That's a touchdown, an onside kick, a touchdown, and our first overtime of the season. What do you think about that, DeJuan?
I don't think too much about it because I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, you never know. It could happen. Zach, what do you think?
Old Dominion's still going to milk this clock here. So Syracuse should have taken a timeout if they wanted to try to get a chance to come back in this game.
Well, let's see. As they're milking the clock. And they're really milking the clock.
Yeah.
You can milk badge quicker than you milk that clock. Is all I'm going to say.
Hey-o. Oh, my God.
And that's a touchdown.
Wide open. Lauren Glover. A wide open Lauren Glover for the touchdown. And
you got it, Glover.
And I got to say, DeJuan, if Freddie was here, I think he might start singing. What do you think?
I hope not.
And that's going to make it an 18. Oh, what is that? That's on my alarm. Wow. Zach, I was being hopeful. I was trying to hold out for a Syracuse comeback. Looks like that's not going to happen.
No, it's not. Syracuse is just padding stats now. Finish out this game.
When does Chad quit with a 20-yard reception as we're seeing some highlights from both sides of the ball, both teams. And there is Freddie in the chat. Turn out the lights. The party's over. And I've got to say, you guys, I'm a little disappointed in Syracuse tonight. I was hoping for a closer game. Does this show that Old Dominion is back up on the rise again after being up and down earlier in the season? Or is this just a poor performance by Syracuse? DeJuan, let me start with you.
Yeah, remind me, Syracuse is 1-3.
They are 1-3, but they've been in some close games.
Okay. I still think going 1-4 wouldn't hang my hat on Old Dominion just yet, but I am a fan of their quarterback.
Yeah, Old Dominion is they were 2-2. They'll be 3-2 after this game. And Bob Funk reminding everyone that Syracuse's only win was the very first game of the season against his very own Bearcats.
Yeah, see, that's not a quality win. I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, and Taz. Oh! He had that in his hand?
Yeah, he should have. That should have been picked off.
Wow. This is just getting worse, I think, for Syracuse. 4th and 3.
4th and 3, when they run it, you don't even.
Oh, he gets it.
You get the first down.
Derek Sanders gets 4 yards. Hey, that's nothing to shake a stick at. I mean, it's only an 18-point lead with 1:19. You never know what could happen. Taz with a screen pass over to Lee Sanders for a 4-yard reception. He does get out of bounds to stop the clock, so he's going to prolong the agony a little bit. Eagle Mondavi in the chat. They had a decent running attack, but that's about it today. I would agree with that. I think Taz did what Taz needed to do, but nobody else really helped him out. Wanker might have had some yards. We'll have to look at that in the post game. As Taz gets sacked for 6 yards, of course, as soon as I say he had good running, he gets 6 yards taken off his rushing total for the day. And number 48, I don't know if that's a defensive lineman. Well, if he was in a four-point stance, it was probably the cornerback or the safety for Old Dominion, the way they play defense. 1:04, clock is running. I don't know that anything else really matters at this point. As Taz is going to wing it down. He's got a man wide open, another long touchdown. Is that Gronkowski again, or who is that?
Where was this earlier in the game?
When does Chad quit? Well, Chad didn't quit on that play. Yeah, right? Exactly, Zach. Where were these plays and where were these receivers all game long? Wow.
I mean, if you're going to sit back in some kind of, I didn't see the formation, but at this point in time, some kind of prevent defense, the ball in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, or you're Old Dominion and you really just don't care because there's a minute left to play. You're up 18 and you just want to get the fuck out of here.
Going for 2.
Oh, right in his hands, and he drops.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable. Wow. Well, we get to see an onside kick at least, and we get to see Old Dominion recover an onside kick at least.
Run it back to the 30, I think it was.
And there we go. Offense at a glance. Syracuse with more plays, barely more total yards. Look at the first downs. If you look at this, there's no way that you're thinking this is a one-sided game.
It's pretty incredible considering there was only one defensive turnover.
It is. I mean, on paper, this was a close game, but it's about the timing, right? And when you talk about the timing, the worst timing in the entire night was the pick six at the beginning of the second half. I think that changed the entire game, and Syracuse has never been able to catch up since then. The backup quarterback doing his damage for Old Dominion, and a handoff to Dusty Cole's back in the game with a 3-yard rush. And Old Dominion, 37 seconds. I think, Zach, do you just take a knee here, do the right thing, or do you run up the score, kind of like a dick?
I think they'll take a knee now. Let's not try to be dicks about any of this here.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, this is definitely a coaches poll league, so I would run this ball in.
Well, that's
look at it. It's going to happen.
Wow, that's a good point, too, but that actually makes me want to vote for Old Dominion the opposite way. I mean, we all know their head coach and athletic director is a dick anyway, but you don't have to prove it all the time, right? I mean, jeez. Look at that. 31 seconds left. 44-26 now. Oh, speak of the devil.
Dumpster fire.
Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear. Oh, I was waiting for the onside kick from Old Dominion. Oh, my goodness. Well, there it is again. We just saw it. Old Dominion said, oh, yeah, Syracuse has more yards. How about this shit? As they want to take over all of the stats.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. There's only like 30-something points difference. Yards between these two.
Well, I mean, think about it. Syracuse has had 2 long touchdown passes, right? So of those two passes alone, it's probably, 120, 125 yards. So
Something like that.
yeah. And look at Taz. 1 yard short of 200 yards
ball.
passing, yeah.
Let's prolong the agony here. Come
I
on
know,
now,
it's
Taz.
like, come on, bro. This shit was over a long time ago.
I blame their head coach.
I blame both head coaches.
Yeah, that works.
All right, well, Taz is going to try to sneak one more play in. Look at Taz just going for stats. He's at 199 passing and 99 rushing. He wants to get over one of those humps, it looks like. And instead, he stops the clock. Taz, you're killing me, bro. You're fucking killing me. Unbelievable. All right, last play of the game, hopefully. Oh, fuck no. Well, let's step out of bounds.
Oh, my God.
And drag it out
He
some more.
got 2 yards. He got 2 yards, so
Well, look,
he got his 200 points.
He does. He does. And
Somebody
then,
do an investigation on this Syracuse University, please.
yeah, right. Well, and then Gronk. Do you see Gronk has 99 yards receiving, so now they got to get him another pass. And they just tried.
Oh, my. 4th and 8. Here we go.
And there's still 5 seconds left in this bad boy. Oh, and they're going to punt. Why would you punt? You have nothing to lose. Except for Charles running up the fucking score some more, I guess. This whole game was just mind-blowing from the beginning. Crazy. I don't know why, Zach, why would you punt in that situation? Instead of Hail Mary
I
or
don't
something.
even know why.
I'm just blown away right now. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's for you.
That might be the longest play of the game for them, though, so maybe that's what they were looking for.
It's maybe that's what it was. Oh my God. Oh yeah, there's one of the 2 beautiful long passes from Taz. I think this might be the first game where Taz has more passing yards than rushing yards. Oh, and there it is. That was the play of the game. That's the play of the game for me. That's the change. That's where Old Dominion said, no, Syracuse, we're not going to let you back in this game. I can't wait to see Badge's stats either. Oh, number 69. When does Chad quit? That was a great pass, too. Wow.
You say you wanted to see some badge tats?
Yes. That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. All right, folks. Well, let's check out the game stats real quick as we wrap up game 1 of night 2 of week 5. Let's check out the game stats. Oh, shit. My controller's not working and my alarm's going off. I got all kinds of shit going on over here. This is what happens when I have to announce a game I'm not supposed to announce. All right, here we go. Team stats.
It's all Hammer's fault.
It's all Hammer's fault. First downs are even. Total offense is pretty even. Rushing yards definitely in Old Dominion's favor. Passing yards in Syracuse's favor. Third down conversions, both are decent. I'm shocked on paper. The score of this game is really confusing. Only the 1 turnover, like you said. Look at that, over 1,000 yards, over 1,000 yards of offense. That's crazy.
Wow, that is crazy.
Almost was at 1099, almost 1,100 yards. And Syracuse with the time of possession. 4 penalties in the game. Going to player stats, this is what I want to see, the quarterback battle. Let's see. So Taz, 15 of 22 for 201 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. And he rushed for the 99 yards. So he almost threw for 200 and almost rushed for 100. Wanker had 76 himself. That's not terrible. On the receiving side, there's Gronky Kong. The 50-yard touchdown pass didn't hurt that. And when does Chad quit? Same thing with the 1 catch for 72 yards and a touchdown. That's a good day at the office.
Yeah, it is.
Defense. Anything stand out defensive-wise to you guys other than the pick 6 at the beginning of the second half?
I mean, not for Syracuse, but I mean, Old Dominion's obviously their defense held up. Not giving up a lot of points. Yes, they gave up 26, but a lot of that was on 2 plays.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
so I think the defense played well.
And they do play that that 1-6 defense that Charles has been implementing over there as well. So let's see here. Kick returns, punt returns. All right, let's see. Old Dominion, let's see the VAG. The VAG, 16 of 22, 147 yards, no touchdowns, interception. That's not impressive, you guys. But on the ground, look at that. 11 carries, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And, I mean, at the end of the day, the VAG does what the VAG does, right?
The VAG is slick.
The VAG is slick. No big receivers on this team, which makes sense after you saw VAG's passing stats. East Infection is the one who had the interception. So good for him. I think that might be his second pick six this season. I'll have to double check that. I know he was player of the game in another game. So, and again, you're right. I mean, not a lot of defensive stats standing out in this game. Which, to be honest with you, I mean, there's who's this guy right here? Luke Ryan with 2 sacks, Bill Holiday with a sack, but that's about it at the end of the day. You know, when these two teams play, you expect a lot of offense. You're probably not expecting a lot of defense anyway, so I guess that makes sense. Old Dominion did not punt the ball all day long. And decent. Oh, look
They
at
did put their punt around on that one defensive play, though, because I did see him stop it with his foot.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, I think it was with his dick, we said, wasn't it? I don't remember.
Yeah, he stopped with his dick.
That's true.
It was either
Dick,
maybe it was his dick.
it was Dick Trickle. Stopping the pass with his dick trickle. Or with his trickling dick, I guess.
There you go.
All right, let's go to post game, and then we'll be able to turn this over to the next crew for what's going to be my favorite game of the night, hopefully, unless I lose, of course. All right, there's the stats that we've kind of already gone over a little bit, you guys. What stands out? Anything?
No, the stats don't look anything like the game.
They really don't. It's crazy. Zach?
Yeah, according to stats, the game should have been a lot closer than it was, but obviously it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Players of the game, of course, it's going to be Taz and it's going to be Vag. I think we all expected that. We already went over their stats before, but on the defensive side, Jason Gates, the free safety for Syracuse, 4 tackles and a pick. Same thing with East Infection, 4 tackles and a pick. But the most important thing about that, you guys, obviously, was the fact that that was a pick 6. It happened at the beginning of the second half with Syracuse only down 7 to give Old Dominion a 14-point lead and basically never look back after that play. To me, that's the play of the game. What do you guys think?
I would have to say yes.
Yeah, that's about the one memorable play. Yeah, if you had a single one play out, that'd probably be it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, well, I want to thank both DeJuan Upinya and General Cornwall, Zach Holdorf, for joining me in the booth to cover this first game tonight between Syracuse and Old Dominion. The final score, once again, 45-26. Old Dominion finally getting back over 500 at 3-2. As we move on to game 2, and this is a game, you guys. Let me pull it up here. Where is it? Right there. Right there. Louisiana Tech, 2-2, 1-1 in their division. Wyoming's suffering their first loss last week, dropping to 1-1 in their division. Before I let you two go real quick, just give me what something you're expecting from this game before we pass it on to the other crew. DeJuan, let me start with you.
This is more of a wishful thought than real analytics. Wyoming is in my division, so I'm hoping Louisiana Tech takes care of business. But the one thing I want to leave you guys with is whenever you get that funny feeling, it's me, DeJuan Upinya.
Cornwall, your thoughts on this game before we depart?
Louisiana Tech's in my division. I don't want them to get too far out ahead of my winless Gophers there, but should be a good battle. Wyoming has their hands full in this.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, Folks, that wraps it up for me, Dewan, and the General from Game 1. We're going to pass this off to the crew for Game 2, led by your play-by-play man, David Leathers. He will introduce his crew. They will pre-game this game while I get things ready behind the scenes. So, David Leathers, the man with the best first name in the AACL, take it away.
I appreciate that, Dave. What's going on, AACL? I am excited to be back in the booth again for what promises to be a pretty good game here. It looks like we got the 2-2 Louisiana Tech going into Wyoming at 3-1. So both teams having good seasons. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce my team tonight. I'm here at the booth with Mr. Coach Klein doing play-by-play. Excuse me, Coach. How are you doing tonight?
Thank you for introducing me in the wrong position. I am definitely color commentary, sir.
Oh, excuse me. We're getting mixed up a little bit tonight with some reshuffling, so I'm all turned around. But color commentary, all the same. We've got the all Wisconsin booth, which I am looking forward to. Cheese, Badgers, that sort of thing.
Yes, that'll be a bonus for tonight's broadcast.
And I believe we have Pepper Rogers with us as well as third wheel tonight. Pepper, I don't actually see him in the list of people here. Yeah, maybe he's not around just yet.
We do have a special visitor from Wisconsin as well, or at least formerly Wisconsin, Coach D. Snuts. I thought he was going to say hello, but apparently he is not going to say anything.
Say hello to D's Nuts. How about that?
What's going on, D's Nuts?
Oh, man, ain't nothing to it, Dave Leathers. What's going on with you, my man? You know, I ain't nothing to it but to do it. I do it twice a day. You know how it goes.
Certainly do. Glad to have you with us.
I'm looking for Pepper Rogers, but you know, sometimes he gets caught up in the thing, you know, because he is kind of hooked to the left a little bit, and it causes him to delay a little bit. So he might be on the way, he might not be, but if he don't show up, I got your back, Mr. Leathers.
Much appreciated, and we do appreciate yet another Wisconsinite in the booth tonight. That'll make this a lot of fun, I think.
It's all about the cheese, baby.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that, guys.
All right, well, it looks like y'all are in good hands. You got the cheese, and now you got the pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and bow out. Mr. Pepper Rogers, I'm going to go ahead and turn that third wheel over to you, buddy.
All right, well, if you want to do it, it's fine with me.
No, I got women to do. I got better things. I'm good.
All right, these nuts.
No worries. We've got still got the Wisconsinites covered between Coach Klein and myself. Freddie, how are you doing tonight? Any thoughts on this matchup we got here?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to them. They can rebound their loss last week.
For sure. And Coach, how about you? Anything jump off the page that we're looking at here of this, just the pregame breakdown of these two teams?
Well, let me just say it's a lot like these nuts to come and then take off right away. But last week I saw Hegon and Good Luck with That have astounding games, and I think we're going to see a lot more of them tonight with big plays.
Could see it for sure. Couple notes here. Both teams are running the same defensive formation, 4-2-5. So lots of defensive backs on the field, and I think for Louisiana Tech, they've got a chance to get above 500 with a win, and then Wyoming, obviously, the chance to get to 4-1. So both teams with a lot to play for in this one. Should be an entertaining game out in Wyoming tonight. And I am getting the weather report that in Laramie, Wyoming, currently we've got 43 degrees and clear. So that's like perfect football weather, in my opinion. Should make for the game to be decided on the field and not by weather reasons, which we always love. And we're ready to take this thing to the field. So without further ado, I will let's get out to Laramie.
I think Louisiana Tech's on a 2-game losing streak also, so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, Tech. Like I said, this is a big game for Tech, trying to either go above 500 and hopefully not dip below. It's going to be one or the other, basically, Coach.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this goes, but I know that our producer is hoping Wyoming can take this one, and I definitely like the athletic director at Louisiana Tech. He's got some tricks up his sleeve that he can pass down to his coach, but it's going to be a tough match trying to beat Wyoming tonight.
No, absolutely. Wyoming's a solid team, and they'll be taking the ball first here. It's War Memorial Stadium. We are underway. Oh, pretty nice return. Almost out to the 40-yard line there for Hegon.
Yeah, Hegon is a very good kick returner. In fact, we tried to recruit him to Marshall, but they just paid him a little bit more in Wyoming.
So it's the rancher money, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, all the money that they make from the cow manure.
Hit him in beef, I think, right? 2nd and 7 for Wyoming here.
Richard Doherty really overthrew that pass. He's got some jittery nerves, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we get the big play here, 3rd and 7. Puts this one on the money, right down the. Oh, we got a fumble on the field.
I thought you was gonna mute yourself.
So you never know what's going to happen on a fumble, but this time the defense came away with the ball, and now they have possession of it.
Yeah,
Louisiana Tech's defense played really strong there. I'm really impressed by them.
Yeah, big start for them here, and they'll get the ball in the good field position. As LaFleur has a pass out to the left side. Grant Wright coming up with 13 yards, and Freddie, they're off and going here.
Yeah, that's a good start. First play, first down. They got to get some points on the turnover.
They'll run the ball here, a couple yards. Anything specific you're looking for, Coach, out of this Tech offense tonight?
Well, I'd like to see them score some points because otherwise they're not going to win.
Always a critical part of the offense. To
Great
be sure.
Wisdom from Coach.
As always, Grant Wright, go right back to him, picks up the first down there. Right on about the 25, 26-yard line at this point. It's a pass over the middle. Young Patches almost picking up the first down there. I can give a quick shout out to some of our users watching the game right now. We've got Agalet, another TV viewer, Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Bo Martin Jr., Cliff Allen, Commander Root, Dave Axis, Goals Official, Gunny McGuire, Hitman Holdorfs, Caxips, Ladybug, Lone Star Glory, Packer Fred, Payne Fullest, Thrizzy, and Tin Narif. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. And Tech puts up the touchdown. They were driving that whole time I was reading those names off. Jamara Powers catching it. Coach, one stop and one score. That's a pretty good way to start a football game, I'd say.
Yeah, that was a very impressive pass from the Dick. Set up by a very nice run from the Dick.
Is that Dick LaFleur?
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Peter LaFleur. Peter the Flower.
Whatever his nickname, great drive though for Tech there, and we'll see if Wyoming can maybe put some points here. At least not turn the ball over like the last drive. He got with another solid return to get them started.
Yes, I believe I had gotten Louisiana's and Wyoming's quarterbacks confused. I mean, they're both kind of dicks. You know.
Here's Dick Doc with a nice little pass over the middle. And Ray Webb's going to pick up that first down. So Wyoming already at about midfield on just one play there.
Yeah, Wyoming's quarterback made a lot of money off of his app that he made for phones. It was a gay app called Dick Doc, because you know how gay men like to do docking with their dicks.
Oh, well, I know these guys can get paid nowadays. So hey, love to see it.
Not as big of a reception as he was hoping for there. He was hoping to break that tackle.
We've got 3rd and 6 now. See what Wyoming. I mean, they're coming out with 4 wide receivers. Almost assume they'd be throwing on this one. Stokes again with the catch, but yeah, just short.
Are they going to go for it?
They may go for it. I mean, Dave Axis is very familiar with dick and inches.
It is. Let's see. You called it right, Coach. It looks like they're going to try and get these inches. And Dick Doc runs it, takes it out, bounces back, but he will end up with 1 yard for all that running around. But enough to get the first down.
It was pretty funny because Dick got in and then he pulled way out.
Yes, that is an accurate description of that last play for sure. Wyoming still on the move here. Here's the pass over the middle. Nice yards after catch from David Axis Jr. there.
I think that's our producer's son, ain't it?
Yes, he has the same kind of hands as his dad, looks like.
A family affair, to be sure. There's a pass up to the right side, and we got a flag on the play. Looks like maybe coming back for holding.
Yeah, that was the only way that Wyoming was going to have a good play like that there.
Like, Access is pretty upset on the sideline.
He's throwing his hat in the whole 9 yards.
Oh, wide open.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of ran it very similar to what they just did this time. And David Andrews, the halfback, comes up with the catch and puts Wyoming on the board.
Yeah, it was a very nice go route from the halfback, and nobody covered him.
Oh, perfect breaking the tackle at the end there. So tack on this extra point. It's going to be a tie game, and it is good. Freddie, thoughts so far? We've got two good drives from both teams, and it's a pretty even ball game.
It's Wyoming had a good answer for La Tech, and now let's see if La Tech can answer back.
Eric Rogers bringing this one out to about the 23.
I believe number 41 just teabagged him.
Looked like it so too. I didn't know if he was going to get up or not. It looked like he was just going to lie there and be teabagged, I guess, but I think he's all right. Here's a pass, first down pass over the middle to Grant Wright. And Louisiana Tech's right back to their hurry-up offense, Coach. They're wasting no time.
No, yeah, generally when you're in the hurry-up, you make quick plays.
We'll see. They're able to do here. Oh, nice. Big run up the middle from LaFleur. Yeah, 27 yards.
Yeah, the flower really blossomed there.
Oh, very much so. Here we go again. LaFleur dropping back in the pocket this time. Well covered by the Cowboys defense that time. No yards on that. We've got 2nd and 10 now.
Generally, after a big play like they had, you want to gain more yards, not 0 yards, which is what they did there.
Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. You know, I think anything over 0 yards would typically be preferable. But LaFleur's not missed a pass so far. He's 6 for 6. Not a ton of yardage, of course, but they're moving the ball to be sure. Doing it with his legs though, as he gets another first down.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the Flowers' legs tonight.
They got a good mix of pass and run right now. They got Wyoming on their heels.
Not a good decision there.
I think, yeah, Cowboys finally caught on there, coach, to their LaFleur running strategy. So they'll have 2nd and 12 now for the Bulldogs offense.
Well, they're spreading it out. They're trying to get ready to put points on the board here.
Right back to the LaFleur running attack.
Nice
and
run.
Yeah, 17 yards. I think they found a little go-to sort of play here. I mean, I think Wyoming stopped it the one time, but just about every other time they've done it, he's getting 10 yards or more, it feels like.
Yeah,
I
the
think
flower
they found
is
a hole in that 4-2-5 defense.
and the flower is everywhere, just like a weed.
Yeah, it's a good point. Good point, Freddie. As we said in the pregame, you know, both of these teams are running the 4-2-5, so so many DBs on the field, a good running attack can sort of break that down. And that's what Louisiana Tech's been able to do so far. We'll see if Wyoming can come back and answer. Still not even 1 quarter done in this. Both teams are running these like aggressive hurry up offenses.
Yeah, there was a nice little return there by Shutdown Island to give the Cowboys really good field position.
Oh, for sure. They've been having good success with the return game. I feel like they're just about every drive they're kind of at midfield within like one play. So that's been big in helping these teams both move the ball really.
I noticed on the graphic there, the Dick has only missed 1 pass so far, and that was that really bad pass. Otherwise, he's nearly perfect too. So both quarterbacks are getting the ball on point most of the night.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
very little pressure from the defensive line.
Yeah, been fun to watch so far. These quarterbacks go to work. Here's Dick Doc again. Nice pass, 18 yards to Robert Stokes. Wyoming is cooking with gas now.
Yeah, he's trying to stoke that fire for the Cowboys.
So here's a swing pass. That'll go complete though. 2nd and 10 now.
They've used that play a couple times and it hadn't worked.
Yeah, generally, if you want to play to work, you have to complete the pass.
Agreed. This time they will complete the pass. Nice broken tackle.
Ray Webb has broken quite a few tackles tonight already. He's like a man amongst boys here.
See, Wyoming is running out of time here in the quarter. They probably have enough to get this play off, and they will. Final play of the first quarter, pass over the middle, and Hegon will get the first down. So Wyoming ends the quarter on a good note. They'll have a fresh set of downs. So we got 14-7 Louisiana Tech lead going into the second quarter.
We got a good game going here. Which defense is going to make the first stop is what we're looking.
All right, here's
oh my goodness,
drop pass was it? I couldn't tell if it was dropped or yeah.
No, it was definitely in his hands, and then it was on the ground. It was definitely not a caught pass. He definitely dropped it.
We're on to 2nd and 10 then. Man in motion.
Sometimes when you put a man in motion, he goes from one spot on the line to another spot on the line.
Yeah, he kind of stopped there. I don't know. I don't know.
He does have to go parallel, right?
Yeah, you definitely can't zigzag.
3rd and 6 here for the Cowboys. Pass out to the left side. Not quite enough for David Andrews there. We've got 4th and inches now. And they're gonna
settle for the field
goal. They're
goal.
not going for it.
Yeah, I was sort of expecting Wyoming to be going for this, but I guess they're gonna take their 3 and call it a drive.
Wyoming trying to show some confidence in their defense, hoping they can get a stop for the offense to take back over again.
There could be 4 points that they left on the table there.
There's Tech with the return. Steve the Pirate with a little spin move there, but not too bad. Tech will have decent start to their drive here.
So far, Wyoming is the only team to make any mistakes. The missed passes and the fumble. Oh, and now an
Beat too
interception.
soon. Commentator curse.
This was the big play that Wyoming was looking for. Is good luck with that. Gonna take that to the house for 6. Coach, that feels like a big momentum shift on that one.
Oh yeah, that confidence boost they got from the team showing faith in them really helped. And like I said before the game started, good luck with that was going to have a good game, and pick 6 is always a good game. Unless you play for Marshall, then you don't even get any credit for the 2 pick 6s that you get, and you don't get player of the week.
But you got to win though first.
Win or not, 2 pick 6s is worth it.
No, you got to have to win. You got to have to be on a winning team.
Not always.
We'll see. We'll see what Louisiana Tech can sort of bounce back from that big pick they just threw right there. They are down just 3 after that, so it's a close game still. Big broken tackle there from LaFleur as he takes it up the middle.
Flower looking like early Cam Newton with the way he was running over guys.
Yeah, very Cam Newton-esque, I agree. He's gonna throw the little screen pass here. Penalty on the play.
Offense.
Yeah, apparently there was some leg punching or whatever the signal was there.
First down.
Yeah, the Bulldogs coach is not too happy about that, as you might guess. But they'll be in 1st and 24 now.
We got to see use of our new X-ray cameras that we have on the sidelines, where we were shooting through a player to see the coach talking to the ref.
That's some revolutionary technology there, Coach. I love it. Nothing doing there for the Bulldogs offense. They're in second and 24 after that play. AACL technology, baby. That's right.
Triple option there.
That's, 10 yards on the play for Young Patches.
He was to the wide receiver too. I think Young Patches. I think he's a wide receiver.
Yep, and they're in the 3rd and 15 now.
Oh, false start.
And
Yeah,
5 yards.
Yep.
Oh, traveling. I'm sorry, traveling on the play.
Looks like a lot of Techs shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, these penalties are killer, especially when you take 2 back-to-back like that.
Yeah, definitely, that pick 6 seems to have shaken them.
I would say so. You got 3rd and 20 now. See what Louisiana can just get some yardage back here at least. Play the field position game. Grant Wright picking up maybe about 10, 11 yards on that, and they'll just go ahead and punt it away. Punt is off.
Most of the time when you punt it, the other team receives it and then starts over with their own drive.
We're going to see Wyoming do just that. He gone with the 11-yard return there. Wyoming going four wideouts to start.
Yes, and when you use 4 wideouts, you generally have less of any other position.
They didn't do too much with it either there, Coach. Going the opposite direction, I think that's generally not what you want to do. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, generally on a play, you want your guy to go forward from the line of scrimmage, not backward from the line of scrimmage.
So it's 2nd and 13 now for the Cowboys. They'll pass it again. It's like a deep pass down to the right side. Dropped or tipped. I couldn't quite make that out if it was dropped or tipped. Either way, it's incomplete, though.
Dick did show he had a lot of arm strength with the distance on that pass, though.
sure. So we'll see. We'll see if Wyoming can pick this up. It's a tall order in 3rd and 13.
Oh, big sack. Dick had a big sack happen there.
Rashid
Harris.
Yeah, a lot of pressure brought by the Bulldogs in that play. Great defensive stop there.
Generally, if you get a lot of pressure on the dick, something's gonna explode.
Agreed. 4th and 21. Cowboys punting this away, and maybe Louisiana Tech with a chance to get the ball in good field position here, Freddie, and get some points to tie it up or even take the lead potentially.
Oh yeah, definitely got good field position. I can hear the Wyoming coach on the sideline actually hollering, "What the hell's going on out here?"
Yeah, I know he's over there probably kicking his hat around. Here's LaFleur. Nice pass to get him started. 8-yard catch by Steve the Pirate. Proficiency on the high seas and running routes, it looks like, Coach.
Yeah, I feel like there was a mistake made there. Steve the Pirate should have stayed inbounds to not preserve time on the clock to give Wyoming a chance if they score too quickly here.
Oh yeah, good insight. LaFleur is going right back to that running right up the middle that he's been doing. He's 89 yards rushing now, not even at halftime. So it's been a huge part of their offense so far.
A lot of missed tackles on this drive by Wyoming.
Yeah, that screen pass out to the left side there, 2nd and 8. Pass sails out of bounds.
It's a bad choice there because the other receiver looked like he was pretty open and probably could have scored.
Yeah, potential missed opportunity. 3rd and 8. What can the Bulldogs do here? They're going to complete a pass to Grant Wright, 6 yards, but brings a 4th down. I'd imagine field goal. Yeah, and then that's just what they're going to do, try and tie the game up.
Yeah, but they're going to give Dick and the rest of the offense a chance to drive down the field and possibly score before the half.
Looks like they're going to milk the clock down at least another 20 seconds.
Yeah,
if I was Wyoming, I would call a timeout.
If you're anything like these nuts, though, you only need a few seconds to score.
This is true. Wyoming content to let Louisiana Tech just run this down. Kick is up, and it is good. So we got a tight ball game after that kick, 17 apiece, and Wyoming have 41 seconds to work with before halftime here. See if they can put some points up. He going on the return. It's right up about the 25. Wyoming with all their timeouts as well, Coach. So as you said, that there is time for them to do something here.
And they're spreading out the defense here with 4 wide receivers, which will give them some chances.
Yep, and receiver making it out of bounds there, which stops the clock. We got 2nd and 6 now. Richard Doherty. Deep pass out to the left side, and
wow.
Another catch and makes it out of bounds again.
Impressive arm strength on the Dick.
Oh, very impressive. For the Bulldog side of the field now, 49-yard line. Doherty in the shotgun once again, letting it fly. This time down the right side. And it's just going to drop incomplete. Into double coverage, it looked like there, Freddie.
Yeah, definitely tried to throw it in, squeeze it in that double coverage there, and almost had an interception.
Time Doherty, the shorter completed pass to Hegon. Wyoming will burn their 3 timeouts. 18 seconds left.
I think Dick is taking some pages out of the notebook from Brett Favre, thinking he can make any pass by trying to force it in between two defenders like he did earlier.
This time he finds Axis Jr. For a huge gain. They'll call their second timeout. 11 seconds now for Wyoming in the red zone. Great opportunity for them here.
Oh no!
This one's
my
up and
goodness!
Intercepted.
Interception in the red zone, end zone.
Coach, this these turnovers, they've just come at like huge moments of field. I mean, Wyoming had their pick for the pick six, and now Louisiana Tech gets that, which takes points off the board. I mean, these have been big momentum swings in this game.
Yeah, definitely a momentum killer there. But like I said, Dick's playing like he's taking a page out of Brett Favre's notebook. And watching Brett Favre play, you never knew what color jersey was going to catch the pass, but you knew it was going to be exciting either way.
Well, that's right. Yeah, good times watching Brett play back in the day. Not enough time for Tech to do anything with it there, but the big win for them, I would say, at the end, getting that pick. So Freddie, I'll go to you first. We're after all is said and done, we got 17 apiece at the half. What are your thoughts on sort of everything we've seen up to this point?
Well, it's an interesting first half here. Both teams are pretty equal playing. The turnovers is really what cost them. Wyoming, they could have had a 7-point or at least 3-point lead going into the locker room, but another turnover cost them.
No, I agree. I would say both teams would sort of feel that they could be winning at this point, and had a couple of plays they might like to have back. How about you, Coach? Any specific thoughts on anything we've seen so far?
I mean, somebody's got to figure out how to stop this running game for Louisiana Tech, or we're going to see a pretty big upset. I mean, look at that, 125 rushing yards to -7.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I didn't. I guess watching this, I hadn't really thought about the fact that Wyoming would have negative rushing yards at the half, but that is a huge discrepancy, of course. And we've had three total turnovers. They've all had a big impact, as turnovers are wont to do. So it's been definitely been an interesting game so far. We'll see how it goes in the second half here. Louisiana Tech will get the ball first.
Yeah, it's definitely important to have a good rushing game, because then you open more things up with play action and help confuse the defense.
It's all sack yardage. I think you had 1 or 2 quarterback runs. You look at your defense.
Oh my goodness! Another big interception here for Wyoming.
Huge. Starting off the half, on a good note for the Cowboys defense there, and they're going to have a great field position here to take the lead potentially.
That wide receiver screen is not working for Louisiana Tech.
No, it's been a dangerous play for sure. This time, Robert Stokes makes a nice catch on the left side. First down for the Cowboys in the red zone. Coach, think they keep passing it here?
I mean, that's been their MO tonight. I don't think we're going to see a lot of runs come from them, which may end up hurting them in the end. But this passing game is playing really well.
Absolutely. Ray Webb, another catch there, 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for this Cowboys offense. They're right back to their hurry up, and like you said, Coach, I think another pass coming here probably. It's time to
grind. As long as they
grind.
don't throw another interception in the red zone.
That's the thing. If pass-heavy offenses, you got to be careful once it gets down here. But they are gonna stick with what brought them. Dick-Doc, just throw that one away. Good, safe decision, probably, Coach.
Yeah, what Dick likes to do. So the Wyoming team, they like to call the end zone Browntown, and I know Dick likes to go to Browntown as often as possible.
And we'll see Wyoming can put it in the Browntown right here.
Ooh.
Oh, big hit from I couldn't tell who that was. 94, I want to say, on the Bulldogs defense.
Oh, they're going for it, man. Not kicking the field goal. Oh, it's only 3rd down.
Yeah, third down here for the Cowboys. With a screen
generally
pass.
you don't want to kick the field goal on third down when it's this early, because then you don't get another shot with the ball.
After that screen stop, though, we do have fourth down, and Wyoming will go ahead and kick it up and good. So Wyoming gets the lead back, 20-17. Not the touchdown to Browntown that they were sort of looking for, Coach. But I think they'll be reasonably happy about coming away with points off of that turnover at least.
Oh yes, basically any points that give you the lead are good points.
Agreed. And we've got Tech coming out here in the 25 to start their drive.
This is a big series right here for Tech.
I think so, and they're gonna they'll run it here, first down. Grant Wright, nice 11-yard pickup to get him started off there, Freddie.
A shoestring tackle, or he would have been gone.
See, LaFleur drops back in the pocket this time, switching over the middle. Eric Rogers picking up 18 yards, so we got boom, back-to-back big plays, and Bulldogs offense off and going again, Coach. It's been kind of a shootout, I would say, so far.
It has, but what's impressed me the most is the amount of broken tackles that Louisiana Tech has gotten tonight. No matter who had the ball, they seem to be just running through this Wyoming defense.
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Looks like LaFleur fixing to hit the 100-yard mark.
For sure. Another big, huge pickup actually here by the Bulldogs. Grant Wright, 32 yards, and they're right back in the red zone.
Yeah, interesting note, whenever you see Grant Wright with the ball, he generally goes to the right.
This time we've got Grant Wright, maybe at the middle right, we'll say, 3 yards. Second and goal here for the Bulldogs offense.
Yeah, it was to the right of the center, so that counts.
Absolutely, we'll count that. Here's LaFleur dropping back. See if he can, not quite get away from the Wyoming defenders there, but he did pick up 3 yards. I think it's a very manageable third and goal for this Bulldogs offense. Feels like kind of an important play here, Freddie, you know?
Yeah, definitely an important play for them to take the lead, or they're going to just tie it up.
LaFleur sits back, finds his man. Mark Hart on the Cowboys defense with the deflection. So big stop there, Coach. The whole Bulldogs offense to 3.
Yeah, it was right spot at the right time, but he showed why he plays defense, because he just couldn't catch that ball.
Oh, hands of stone, sure. But Bulldogs kicker comes through, makes the kick. We got 20 apiece here, about midway through the third quarter. It's been a very back and forth, entertaining game so far. He's gone with another solid return.
As we see some of the highlights. That was a pretty play right there.
That was the big one, yeah, to the halfback for the touchdown. And here's LaFleur doing what he does, running the ball. He feels like he's been doing that for the better portion of this evening.
Oh, look at there.
Oh, this is a huge pass.
Wow.
He'll break the tackle, and he will score Brian Zachary's 65-yard touchdown reception for Wyoming.
Yeah, another big display of arm strength from the Dick, and Brian Zachary did all the rest of it, breaking that tackle with that big run and right in the end zone.
Huge, and yeah.
He's kind of kin to the Axis family, I think.
We can do a quick shout-out of our viewers here. Once again, I always do appreciate everyone tuning in. We've got Aguilette, another TV viewer, Benji Madsen, B.E. Robo, Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Bo Martin Jr., Cliff Allen, Commander Root, Dave Axis, Arabs, Gunny McGuire, Hitman, Holdorfs, Caxix, Ladybug, Lone Star Glory, Packer Fred, Painfulest, and Tenerife. We appreciate all you guys, and you know, we're Coach, we're getting what we came to see tonight. I think good game here between two good teams in this league.
Yeah, it's definitely a shootout, and it definitely makes it exciting. Personally, myself, I'm a fan of defense, so I like to see when defenses do well. But this has been pretty exciting to watch.
Oh, for sure. That was a little bit of defense there. Just the 2-yard pickup and big hit from the Cowboys defense. And another stop here. So two runs for the Bulldogs, and not only picking up 3 yards combined. So they're in a 3rd and 7 here.
Yeah, you'll notice it was Grant Wright going to the left that wasn't very successful. That's why he's Grant Wright, because he has to go to the right.
Take notes, folks. Jamara Powers, though, getting them the first down, 21-yard pickup, and they're right at midfield again. Here's the handoff. Almost 200 yards of rushing offense from the Bulldogs now. It's remarkable.
Look at that big hole right there behind the 4 linemen. The time they covered it, though.
They covered it up quick.
Grant Wright's down.
Yeah, we'll have to watch and see if any news comes out on that injury. But he did pick up the first down before he went down. Here's LaFleur picking up another first down, 16 yards on that play.
Yeah, they seem pretty unstoppable right now.
LaFleur with over 114 yards.
Yes, sir. And they're let LaFleur throw it on this play. Wyoming covers it up quick. 2nd and 7 now.
It's a good thing those other 2 defenders for Wyoming showed up, because he was getting through that first guy.
Yeah, so many broken tackles this evening, it feels like. Steve the Pirate with the catch there. We got 3rd and inches here in the red zone for the Bulldogs. We'll see if they stick out on the ground here. Well, it's the backup running back, I believe, Average Joe's a 3-yard rush. Give them a fresh set of downs. Right back to Average Joe's, right up the middle. 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 6 now.
Yeah, a lot of guys didn't have faith in Average Joe's, but it was down to either him or Globo Jim, as they like to call him, and Average Joe's came out on top and got the nod.
Sir, so
a big 3rd down right here.
Bruised forearm will return soon. I saw there for the Bulldog player that went down with the injury before. Note that pass deep in the back of the end zone. Steve the Pirate.
Steve the Pirate found that booty.
He certainly did, and I mean this man. Back and forth we go. I mean, it feels like the same strategy we've seen all game. Up and good.
There's no flag when you plunder the booty, Freddie.
Oh, there's not.
Yeah, right there. Probably trying to beat Axis before Axis throw the challenge flag out. Tactical. I think
Mom was saying something about she couldn't find the flag in time or something.
Yeah, much like other things, Axis had a hard time finding the flag in his pants.
That'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter, though. 369's up in chat. If you're so inclined, we're in the 4th quarter of the 27-all ball game. Yeah, Coach, I'm having a blast. This one's just been so back and forth, so much fun.
Wow, no, big slap down there by Lumberjacks, but yeah, it has been pretty exciting. I did not expect it to be all knotted up right now.
Could this be our first overtime game in the AACL?
Probably not, but it's got a shot.
I mean, of any of the games we've had so far, this one feels that I can see it going to overtime, but we will wait and see. Wyoming picking up the first down on that play, coming out with a 4 wide receiver look. short completion there to Brian Zachary, just 2 yards.
Yeah, he was coming back for the ball. His momentum carried him a little bit further back after he caught it, so he didn't have a chance to get many yards there.
Well, this time they'll go, it was Robert Stokes that time, but 11-yard reception. That'll give them the first down. Freddie, this the Wyoming's right back to the well, right? Just the pass, hurry up, pass.
Yeah, it's really amazing that they hadn't even run the football. It's all passes.
Here's an 8-yard pass to Ray Webb. 2nd and 2.
I believe that's the first time tonight I saw Ray Webb get the ball and not break that first tackle.
It does. I'm almost expecting a broken tackle on just about every play here. It feels like.
There's a run.
Yeah, Richard Daugherty picking up the first down for the Cowboys, and right back to it. They'll get the play from the sideline. Dump off pass. He gone, not gone.
What Louisiana Tech gives them.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say, he's not gone on that play, but get 8 yards every play. It's put yourself in a good position most of the time.
Oh, nice pass. A little jump pass there.
There's your broken tackle, coach. A couple of them.
Corey Daly, haven't heard his name much tonight.
No, but yeah, he showed up in a big way there. 19 yards. Red zone now for Wyoming, maybe on about the 7, it looks like.
I don't know about you guys, but I think he just got a play called into him from the cameraman on the sideline, and it worked.
That sure did. Corey Daly, if somebody hasn't done much all game, have a 19-yard play and then a touchdown, it's pretty good. Wyoming gets the touchdown, Freddie. And I guess
very impressive by that drive for Wyoming. Now can their defense do something?
No, that's right.
It looks like the cameraman might be a better play caller than Axis and the head coach. They might want to hire the cameraman.
Hey, he's in Laramie already, right? He can be easy. Take a look at some of the highlights here. It's
I think Mom's giving you the signal in the chat.
There it is. Five wide receivers set here for the Bulldogs coming out.
Oh my goodness. The Flower didn't get away there, did he?
No, big sack from John Potts there. This is his second sack of the game, actually.
The Flower got potted.
We can blame it all on Charles. It's all Charles' fault.
Yeah, the Flower got potted pretty deep.
It's sort of potted plant, and that gives a second and very long now for the Bulldogs. Fleur going to take off.
Wow, he didn't even need to slide there. He could have gotten a few more yards out of that.
Probably could have. As it stands, we got 3rd and 4 now. Pretty important play. Fleur.
Oh my goodness, bad choice there.
Got a little rattled in the pocket, I think, and Bulldogs just going to play this one safe. Go ahead and punt it away. Coach,
that's going to cost them the game right there.
I was about to ask Freddie. It's kind of what potentially could cost them a game. I guess we'll see if Wyoming can pay this off with points. One broken tackle, but it does get a little bit of yardage on the return. This gets called back. Defensive penalty, but they'll go ahead and decline that. So Wyoming will take over on about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, if they put any points on the board here, I think it's going to be a Wyoming victory.
It would make things very tough indeed for Louisiana Tech. They're off to a good start though with the pass to Stokes for the first down.
Look at 42 passing attempts by Wyoming.
And they're showing no signs of slowing down here. Another pass out to the left side. Ray Webb with the 1-yard reception.
Bulldogs need them to stop here.
It would be big if they can stop them just before they get into field goal range. We may see 3-yard catch by Stokes there. We may see how deep the Wyoming kicker's leg is good for. Big 3rd and 6 right here. Doherty over the middle.
Just
Harris. Big play, coach, there to pick up that first down. And Tech's been spending their timeouts, actually. They're down to just 1 timeout remaining.
Thank Danny Don. I hear him coming down the hallway.
Ray Webb picking up 8 yards there. Tech will burn their last timeout. So just 2:06 left for Wyoming to burn off here. Toss another screen pass. Close to
pick it up there.
I did too. Very close to the first down. Not quite though. So we've got 3rd and inches. Wyoming will not bother running clock, and they're going to pick up that first down. Coach, we were talking about earlier all these broken tackles. You saw it again there, huge, and it essentially is going to win this game for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think Danny Don's done tuned up. Turn out the light. The party's over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wyoming was the lucky recipient of a win here with that last first down.
They're declining to kneel the ball, I should say. So I guess you never know. Something crazy could happen, but it's looking like pretty likely that we're gonna have a Cowboys victory here. Ray Webb getting tackled in that last play.
Second rushing attempt by Webb.
And that will do it for us, folks. All said and done, the Wyoming Cowboys coming away with a 34-27 victory tonight in Laramie, Wyoming. Coach, turn it over to you. General thoughts on this game?
I mean, it was pretty exciting back and forth for a majority of the game, and you thought those turnovers might really end up in Louisiana Tech's favor, but Wyoming fought through and managed to come out on top, and it was an impressive win for Wyoming, definitely.
Impressive for sure. How about you, Freddie? I had a lot of fun watching this game. I hope you did as well.
Hey, this was a good game. I enjoyed myself. La Tech had a good showing, man. You just come up 7 points short. Whoever playing Wyoming next week, they better look out for a lot of passes.
Yeah, that's. I think that it's kind of obvious that stood out to me from tonight. Is just the Wyoming passing attack, and LaFleur running the ball, of course, for Bulldogs was fun to watch. Not quite enough for them in the end, but the contrast of styles made watching this one fun. So we move into post game here. We'll take a look at some of the stats from the game.
I always like to see a lot of points.
They were exactly even on first downs and pretty close in total offense.
Yeah, Benji Matson, lots of action, absolutely. 383 passing yards for the Cowboys, and then on the other side, Louisiana Tech, 221 rushing yards.
Look at the passing attempts, though. 22 for the Bulldogs, 47 for Wyoming.
Yeah, I think that's what makes college football fun sometimes. Is just you get teams that play just radically different styles, and you put them up against each other and see what works. Yeah, almost 1,000 yards of offense. So not quite to the Syracuse Old Dominion level from the last game, but almost.
I mean, I'm not sure if you're going off of the new math or not, but old math says that was over 1,000.
Oh, I didn't look closely.
473 and 576 generally goes over 1,000, based on my math.
About 1,050.
In any case, a high amount of yardage to be sure. Doherty, 383 yards, 3 touchdowns. He just have the 1 pick, but 80% completion percentage. That's incredible. Yeah, this rushing attack.
That's looks a lot like Marshall's line from last week, where they ended up at exactly 0 yards.
Yeah, eight total receivers. Wyoming spread the ball around all night long. Freddie, anything standing out to you on the defensive side here? I guess Potts. Yeah, I would say Potts for sure with the 3 tackles for loss and 2 sacks.
Just the turnovers was even 2 turnovers. I think one of them was for a pick 6, so could have been the difference.
Yeah, we had with that with the pick 6, if I remember correctly. Oh yes, Leon Holland with the other interception.
Who the fuck's that guy?
Yeah, here's LaFleur. He was 16 for 22, 140 yards, a couple touchdowns, couple picks. And 118 yards on the ground, and Wright as well had a nice game for himself. 86 yards and just 10 carries.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at all these stats, I think we're going to be seeing the flower and the dick up there for players of the game for each side.
I mean, it'd be rightfully so, I'd say. I mean, they both sort of did their thing in different ways in this game, for sure. As long as it's not a potted plant, right? Gavin Fowler made his kicks.
Yeah, longest 34-yarder. That's not bad, but I really would have liked to have seen some tests of leg strength from these guys. I'm going to go back and take a look at Wyoming's kicking ability here. Yeah, his longest was 26, so not a lot of demonstrations of leg strength tonight.
Well, I don't know if any of y'all are basketball fans, but number 6 Alabama is getting their ass beat by Memphis right now.
Surprising. Yeah, we're gonna head to post game now. So, yeah, Coach, I'll turn it over to you and just any final thoughts on the game or anything else going on in this league at the moment.
I mean, it was definitely a game of 2 different styles. One was all rushing and one was all passing, basically. And in the end, the long ball won out.
Yeah, for sure. And Freddie, how about you? Any final thoughts on this that we haven't touched on already?
I'd like to say, LaTeX put up a good fight. They had Wyoming on the ropes for just about 4 quarters, but just couldn't finish it off there at the end.
Oh, for sure. It was definitely good effort from both teams. Obviously, congrats to Wyoming and LaTeX. I think has some positives to take away from this at least, even if they're not coming away with the win. But yeah, thank you both gentlemen both so much. This was a lot of fun. Dave Axis.
We got a good game coming up next, don't we? With NATI and Marshall.
That should be very interesting. I'm definitely going to stick around and watch. Dave Axis. I'll turn this back over to you though. To sort of go and break down this next one.
Sounds good, David Leathers. Thank you. Before you guys bounce, let me get your take on this before I bring in my crew for the last game. David Leathers, let me start with you. 2 teams who have not won a game, 0-4 versus 0-4, 23 versus 24. What do you see happening in this game tonight?
Yeah, it's. I was thinking about this when I saw this on the schedule. Marshall, they've sort of been 24 for a few weeks, if not the entire season at this point. It feels like, and this is to me, this is their chance to get a win. Right, they're at home. They're facing another win. Team that hasn't won yet. So this game feels big for Marshall. I think. If I had to pick it, I would maybe pick them, but I don't know. I think it's going to be close either way.
Coach Klein, what about you? And who do you think is going to win this?
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, you have a stake in this game, obviously.
I do, and my team has been pretty close in most of those games. And let me just say, if we don't get the win tonight, I am going to file a complaint with the commissioner's office.
And what's that complaint going to say?
Somebody's cheating. Somebody's doing something. This is ridiculous. I'm tired of losing. We shouldn't be a loser, but somebody's making us a loser.
Well, I mean, nobody.
I feel like it has something to do with the number 360.
I mean, nobody should be a loser. I mean, come on. All right, and Freddie.
Well, yeah, I'm interested in watching Cincinnati and see how Buster Cherry and Dixon Butt comes out, and I think Cincinnati's going to pull this one out today.
Okay. Well,
how has the road and home teams been going today?
Well, let's take a look real quick. The first game tonight. Oh, where's my notes? There they are, right there. 1-1. Syracuse lost, Wyoming won, so we're 1-1.
Okay, and yesterday we was 1-2.
Correct. So I think that
2-3 right now.
Yeah. So I mean, was it last week they started off 6-0 and ended up like 8-4? The home teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. You just never know. But thank you guys. Let me bring my crew in real quick to talk about this next game. So David, Coach, and Pepper, thank you for your coverage of the last game, which I was completely stressed out about. But I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll see you when I see you.
Go ahead.
Appreciate it, Dave. Have a good night.
All right, you guys too. All right, folks, that brings us to the final final game of the night. This is the nightcap. This is the Ophir Bowl. This is 0-4 Cincinnati traveling to 0-4 Marshall. Bob Funk versus Bo Martin Jr. and Mike All. This is going to be something else. Let me bring in my crew real quick tonight for this game. My color commentator, Penis Slaughter. Penis, welcome back to the booth. How you doing, bro?
Thank you for having me, Dave. Another good evening at the AACL. Beautiful games early. Let's get a good one tonight.
Yeah, a couple great games early on. Old Dominion really taking it to Syracuse, and then that nail biter between Louisiana Tech and Wyoming, which we were fortunate to squeak out a victory. And then I've got my old buddy Gunny in here with me, of course. Gunny, what's going on with you tonight? How you doing?
Outstanding to be in the booth with you, and honored to be in the booth with Penis Slaughter.
I mean, who would not be honored to be hanging out with Penis Slaughter? I mean, that just kind of, speaks for itself.
We're going to slaughter some peanut today.
Yeah, well, one of these teams might be getting slaughtered as well. As we look at the Cincinnati side, athletic director Bob Funk has decided not to hire a head coach. He's been taking it on himself. I don't know if that's going to continue to be the thing. I don't know if he's going to just be the interim head coach or if this is going to be his team. They run the spread offense. They've got the 4-3 defense. They've been in some close games. They've almost pulled off a couple victories. Penis, let me start with you. These players to watch. You got Buster Cherry, who we call his name a lot, Dixon Butts, Izzy Gay, Manny Can Blow. I mean, they've got a lot of talented they have a lot of talent on this team. What do you think about the Cincinnati team? What do you think about their chances tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think they have a good chance of beating an 0-4 Marshall team. Marshall's going to come along too, but the Cincinnati team has had some close games, and I think they're ready to pull one out.
Yeah, it's very possible. And then Gunny on the other side of the ball, we've got Marshall, who, if anybody remembers, the first game, or their first game this season in Week 1, they played University of Central Florida. who I think at the time was ranked number 2. They eventually became number 1, and Central Florida had to beat them on a Hail Mary at the end of the game. That's how close Marshall has come to a couple victories. Gunny, what are your thoughts about this Marshall team and their chances tonight?
Well, I don't think Coach Klein is going to have to write a letter to the commissioner, because he's going to fuck it all, and the Marshall Thundering Herd are going to send the Bootlicker Division their first victory of the season tonight.
Wow. Penis, did you make a prediction on who would win this game?
I didn't. That was a bold prediction by my man Gunny, but I'm going to say Natty's gonna pull off a close one here by 4 points.
Okay, so you're saying Natty. Gunny is saying Marshall. I'm going to stay indifferent for now. Gunny, last question for you. Follow-up question. Players to watch. Andy Dake, fuck it all, bust a nutter. Again, just like on the Natty side, there is a lot of talent. Who's your main player to watch tonight? Is it fuck it all, or is it someone else?
I'm going to look for both defensive backs on both teams. I'm going to look for Felter Snatch on the Bearcats, and I'm going to watch for Steve Schmidt on the Thundering Herd side of the ball.
Oh, yeah, Steve Schmidt. He had two pick sixes in a game earlier this season. So he's definitely somebody to watch out for. Speaking of watching out for things, I'm watching out for the weather. It looks like it's going to be clear in Huntington, but it is going to be 39 degrees. So it'll be clear, but it will be cold out at Marshall. We'll see if the cold has any effect on these teams in the game tonight. We're just a couple minutes away from going to the field. Quick recap. In Game 1 tonight, this is, by the way, Night 2 of Week 5 in the AACL. Old Dominion, 11th-ranked Old Dominion, really taking it to 18th-ranked Syracuse in their house at the Carrier Dome earlier tonight, 45-26. In the second game tonight, the game that we just watched, 12th-ranked Louisiana Tech traveled to 6th-ranked Wyoming, and we had the game that we thought we had with Wyoming squeaking out a 7-point victory. I think that game could have gone either way for more points. Lots of missed tackles, lots of mistakes. I believe 4 or 5 turnovers in that game, but according to my statisticians, over 1,000 yards of total offense. And you had 2 different styles of play. Louisiana Tech, they just ran the ball. Wyoming, they only had, I think, 2 rushes all night and threw the ball all night. So that's what you've missed. And luckily you're here right now not to miss what I am calling the game of the week between Cincinnati and Marshall. So let's head out to the field out in Huntington. And here comes the Thundering Herd. And here we go as we see Bob Funk in the chat booing the Herd. We are at Jones C. Edwards Stadium here at Marshall University. Lots of green and white, a little bit of red sprinkled in as Cincinnati will call heads. It is tails. Marshall wins the toss. They will kick. So Cincinnati will have the ball first. And here we go, folks. 0-4 versus 0-4. Somebody's going home with a victory tonight, baby. As Marshall takes the ball, the opening kickoff from their goal line, up the middle, dodges one tackler, and he returns it out 28 yards. Izzy Gay, a 28-yard return. That's a good start there, Peanuts, for the Bearcats.
Good starting field position. Let's see what they can make out of it.
As they come on in their all-white uniforms versus the all-green uniforms of Marshall. Quick little screen pass out to the right, and he pushes off 2 defenders and carries a third with him, Harry Ascrack, for a 13-yard reception. That was a pretty ballsy play by Harry Ascrack there, Gunny.
A nice couple plays so far by the Bearcats.
From the shotgun again, a quick screen out to the left, going to break one tackle, and Tommy Jackson with a 7-yard reception. Peanuts, this hurry up kind of just passes to the flat screen passes offense, catching Marshall off guard a little bit.
It's working, Dave. Getting 6, 7, 8 yards of the puck.
This time, Buster Cherry tries the little option. He fakes it to the back, keeps it himself, and loses 3 yards. Gunny, maybe they need to stick to the running or the passing game here early.
Yeah, first attempt of the run didn't do so well. -3 yards.
Here we go. 3rd and 6. Cherry getting blitzed. He gets rid of it. Oh, my gosh. What a pass. 11-yard reception, Harry Ascrack. And Penis, he stood in there in the pocket and took that like a man.
Andy hung tough there. Absolutely.
He did. He took that hit like a man. Buster Cherry from the shotgun. 3 receivers set to the left.
That's coming.
Oh, and here comes. Oh, and Marshall intercepts. Well, is that Steve Schmidt? I don't think it is. I think he's 36. But who is number 28? Wow.
Right in front of that ball.
Yeah, he caught the inside. Still haven't seen a name pop up.
A lot of pressure up the middle on that one, Dave.
A lot of pressure. And Marshall steals the momentum that Cincinnati had. And now Marshall will have the ball at nearly midfield. And, Gunny, that's just a waste of a first possession of a game.
Yeah, I mean, right down the middle of the field, they should have kept going to the outside, to the right, to Harry Ascrack. He was doing pretty well with 2 receptions early in the game on the first drive.
He was. Bubba Dacius had a 9-yard carry, and now they go to one-handed with the end around, but he loses 2 yards. Marshall trying to get a little fancy there, Penis, and maybe they should have just kept running north and south instead of worrying about east and west.
You got a couple of linebackers that filled the gaps there and plugged it, and filled the gaps and plugged it.
Filled the gaps and plugged it. Where's Greg Soto when you need him? All right, from the shotgun. This time, I don't know what happened there. Andy Dake looked like he had a great ball fake, Gunny, and then he got confused where he was. And look at right here. He goes, what am I doing?
He looked up, saw 2 white shirts, and he just dove for the ground.
Well, that's going to put them into 4th and 6. They only got a few yards on that possession. And I got to say, Penis, back and forth, I'm not impressed so far by either team.
That's okay. They're feeling each other out, you know. Let's get Felter Snatch here to feel somebody out.
There you go. Izzy Gay with a few-yard return. This is going to be interesting, guys. From the shotgun, he's under pressure. A little swing pass out to Dixon Butts for a 7-yard reception. I'll say this about Buster Cherry. He definitely stays in the pocket, and he takes his hits to deliver those passes, Penis.
I think he's playing pocket pool there, but absolutely, you're right.
And here comes from the shotgun. Fakes it. Nice pass. Zip right over the middle for the first down to Howie Felter-Snatch. For those of you who don't know, he is the brother of Andy Felter-Snatch from San Diego State in this league. The defensive back with 3 pick sixes in the last 2 weeks. Cincinnati checking the play from the side. Go ahead, Penis.
I was going to say they're like the Gronkowskis. But...
Yeah. Well, I think we have a couple sets of brothers in this league, if I'm not mistaken. This time he gets carry around the outside, and he breaks the play. Dixon Butts doing his version of Buffalo Gals for 28 yards. Gunny, Dixon Butts putting on a show right now.
That was good. Cincinnati's making it deeper downfield than they did their first drive.
They did.
And now there's a flag on the play.
And as soon as we give them a compliment, they shoot themselves in the foot. I'm just going to stop complimenting teams. I'm just going to say they all suck all the time because every time I say something, they fuck themselves. All right, Cincinnati from the shotgun. 3 receivers set. He's got 2 backs. Oh, he's changing the play. Buster. Oh, it's the old Statue of Liberty fake handoff. I'm going to stand here until the game glitches over play, and Buster Cherry is sacked for 2 yards. Penis, I don't think that's how they drew it up in the locker room.
I don't think anybody knows too much because he's kept it quiet, but he suffers from narcolepsy, so I don't know if that hit him right now.
Wake up, Buster. Wake up. All right. Well, that's going to be – so first you have the penalty. Then you have the glitch call. And now they are in a 2nd and 17. But they are on the Marshall side of the field. 2:22 left to play. This time he does give the handoff to – oh, this time it's Brian Goolsby. But he doesn't get anywhere. Now they're in a 3rd and 16, Gunny. Both it just seems like every team is stalling right now.
I agree. I'm excited to see what kind of call they have on this play.
Well, he's looking around. He's got protection, and then at the last second, the protection breaks down. Penis, he looks like he was getting ready to heave that about 50 yards.
Yeah, he was going deep with that one. And,
That's what
they gave it to him deep.
Yeah, that's what she said. Hey, yo. All right, here we go. So we're seeing our third punt in the first quarter already for those of you who love some exciting football.
Defense.
And it's going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. Under 2 minutes to play. I haven't touched the chat yet. Let me go touch the chat. In the chat, Aguilet, I want to say, Aguilet. Another TV viewer, Art Vandelay, Benji Matson, B. Robo, Biff Markham, as Marshall throws a little swing pass out to the right side to the fullback, Andy Carlson, for a 6-yard reception. Bob Funk, Bo Martin Jr., Commander Root, Dave Axis, David Leathers, Arabs, Goals Official, Gunny McGuire, Caxips 06, Ladybug ×3, Packer Fred Painfulest, and Tina Riff, all in the house right now watching the battle of the beatens as Fuck It All gets a 12-yard reception. And Gunny, there's your man that you talked about to watch out for.
Yeah, Marshall's first down of the game comes with a minute and a half left in the first quarter.
Wow. This time he tried an inside handoff to Trevor Andrews. He gets 4 yards. Not a pretty play, Penis, but, I'll take 4 yards to carry.
Absolutely. That'll get you a first down after 3.
There you go. For those of you who are math majors, unlike us earlier trying to figure out 1,000 yards, Andy Dake with a 6-yard keeper. And Marshall sticking with the hurry up.
First down.
Yep, first down. And I'm pretty sure Marshall made that change to get out of their hurry up. Let me look if that's true. Oh, nice pass. Bubba Dacius with a 20-yard reception. And Penis, that was a pretty pass. I love the passing game, and to me, that was pretty.
Nice corner route there, and the quarterback hit him right in stride in the sideline.
Yeah, Marshall only having a normal no-huddle style, but still going no-huddle quite a bit, as Jack Mehoff with the tackle on Trevor Andrews after Trevor gets... Did he lose yardage?
Yeah, he lost 4
yards.
Okay.
Real spread offense.
There you go. That's what I like. Empty backfield. Who needs running backs when you've got 6 receivers? Curtis Gay with a 9-yard reception. I think when I rebuild my team for next season, I'm not gonna have any halfbacks or fullbacks. If I need a block in the backfield, I'm just gonna move a tight end in there. What do you think about that, there, Penis?
Air Corio, let's do it.
That's it. It's gonna be air axis all day, every day. Nice pass to Roger Martin. 3-yard reception along the sideline. And Marshall, Gunny, putting something together here. Looks like they could be the first ones on the board.
They're going for it on fourth.
That's the furthest penetration so far, the 24-yard line.
And, he is. Andy Dake is going to keep it and get across for the first down. There was an injury update that popped up. Did anybody happen to see that?
Did not.
Whoever it was, they're going to return soon. That's the only thing I saw. Oh, Andy Dake this time, and that Cincinnati defensive line says, I don't think so. Lee Roden with the tackle, and look at that, Penis. They were all over him like white on rice.
You had a safety run blitz on that play.
Oh, and that's the end of the first quarter already. How'd that happen? That went by fast. I don't know if all of you are as shocked as I am, but after the end of first quarter, it's 0-0. And Marshall looking to be the first team in this game to get on the board. And we'll see what happens here momentarily. Now, they are just outside the 20-yard line. And nice little slant. Or actually, was that a bubble screen? One-handed with a 13-yard reception. Penis, was that a bubble screen? It happened so fast I didn't get to see it.
I think it was.
3rd and inches. Andy Dake, 7 of 7 in this game passing. He does a kind of a minor league Statue of Liberty, which actually worked out a lot better than the last one we saw, for a 5-yard rush. And now they've got 1st and goal at the 3. Marshall still going no huddle. From the shotgun, Andy Dake, he's got 4 receivers, 1 back. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to take it right up the middle. And Cincinnati, right at the 1-yard line, saved a touchdown. Penis, that was a great hit at the last second.
The linebacker coming in and cleaning it up there. Nice play by number 40.
5 wide this time. Empty backfield. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Why do you do that, Andy Dake? He loses the 3 yards he just picked up. And now they're going to be at 3rd and goal from about the 4-yard line. This is going to be an interesting call. Is this going to be another quarterback keeper? 5 wide, no backs.
Slot receiver is wide open.
There he is. Fuck it all. Touchdown. And Andy Dake, 8 for 8, 76 yards and a touchdown so far in the game. Gunny, there's your man, fuck it all, number 1, putting the first points on the board in this game.
A good way to go to fuck it all. I was really hoping for a 0-0 game and hoping they would go to the old school penetration rule, see who went down the field the furthest.
That would have been fun. I don't know that I can program that into the game tonight, but I'll see what I can do for next season. Cincinnati from their own 2-yard line. I believe this is Izzy Gay. It's Ryan Malloy this time, actually. 22-yard return. And Penis, I mean, nice drive by Marshall. They put some points on the board. We've seen some flashes from Cincinnati that they could do the same. What do you think about their, chance to answer right now?
Well, I think they can. I think they got to throw the ball a little bit more than run, in my opinion. But they're giving a good 9-10 yard run right here.
Yeah, and there's
Off the drive.
Yeah, Buster Cherry for an 11-yard run. Looked like he was slow to get up, but he's good. He's up. Cincinnati also going no huddle now. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. 1st and 10 Bearcats. Checking the play from the sideline. 4 wide receiver set. Single back from the shotgun. He hands it off. Whoa! He hands it off to Dixon Butts, who got caught behind the line of scrimmage, runs over a defensive lineman and gets 6 yards. That was a man's play right there, Penis.
Look, he broke out of jail now.
He sure did. That's a man's play, Penis. I don't know that I've ever said that before, but I might put that in my repertoire. We'll see. Here we go. Cincinnati, this time quarterback keeper, and he's going to get the first down. Buster Cherry with a 7-yard rush. That's kind of their bread and butter right now. Gunny, when Buster Cherry runs the ball like that, they seem to be doing better.
Yeah, right now they're running in between the tackles, so it's working for them.
There's an little pass out to the side. The run plays setting up. Howie Felter snatch, 8-yard. Yeah, the run plays setting up those pass plays there, Penis.
And he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. So.
There you go. 3 minutes to play. Oh, they didn't stop the clock. Why didn't they stop it?
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, this college game, you never know. This time right up the middle, Dixon Butts with a 9-yard rush. And this 8-9 yards at a time, Penis, that's going to get it done.
Yeah, plenty of time on the clock on this first half for them, too. They need to get some points on the board.
Here comes Cincinnati from the shotgun. Dixon Butts again. Tries to go around the outside this time. He cannot pull his version of Buffalo Gals as he gets stuck at the line of scrimmage. A 0-yard rush. He's now got 4 carries for 43 yards. Not a bad day at the office so far. Let's see if he can keep it up. Cincinnati from the shotgun. This time Buster Cherry fakes the handoff. Gets a great block. And he is gone. That was amazing. The running back gave the key block on that, Penis.
Yep. What a block by Dixon Butts there to break him free in the middle.
Watch, he comes back. There he is, right there.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful play. And Gunny, now we're all knotted up at 7, and both teams looking like their offenses have a little life in them.
Straight down the middle of the field on that run. That was an outstanding run by the quarterback.
73 yards and 7 plays. Cincinnati answers. Now it's Marshall's turn with 2.5 minutes left to play still in this first half. Lots of football left here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as Marshall returns it a couple yards deep in their end zone. That should be fuck it all with a 26-yard return. And now let's see what Marshall has up their sleeve to respond to Cincinnati's response to them moments ago.
Not a lot of defense on those last 2 drives.
No, not much at all. And I thought that was going to be picked off. I don't know if you guys saw the first couple games, but we've had interceptions and some pick sixes off of that play tonight, so that was a very dangerous call. As Marshall goes back to their 5 wide, no back, over the middle, another dangerous pass. Oh, Penis, what are they doing all of a sudden?
Oh, he was 8 for 8 until these last 2 ugly passes. So let's see if he gets a nice third down conversion here and keep the stuff moving.
And now they're in probably a must pass situation. 4 wide receivers set, single back, and here comes the screen, but it's not going to be enough as Bubba Day just only gets a 4-yard reception. So that was a very quick 3-and-out, Gunny, for Marshall. And now Cincinnati has a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, that was a quick 3-and-out.
I don't even think we took a minute off the clock there, if I'm not mistaken.
We did not.
Izzy Gay from the 35-yard line out to about the 49-ish, so a 13-yard return. And great field position with 2 minutes and 3 timeouts left. Peanuts, this is a great situation for Cincinnati, who had a rough start, but now has scored on their last possession and have great field position this time.
Yeah, they were getting big chunks in that last drive. Let's see what they do now.
Let's see if they stick with what they were doing. They come out passing this time. Brian Goldsby with a 6-yard reception, and only took about 4 seconds on that play. 2nd and 4. They used one of their timeouts. A little premature, I think, but there's another pass in traffic, and it looked like that would have been pissed. Oh, I thought that was going to be picked off. Peanuts, that was just a great defensive play, but I think they could have came up with the pick on that one.
There's a lot of green on that side of the ball right there, so I don't know what the quarterback was thinking. They have to fight another day.
Yeah, I don't know that he was thinking as he goes 3rd and 4. There's the stutter step for the screen pass, and everybody in the stadium, in the town, in the state, in the booth saw that coming miles away. And now Cincinnati lets a golden opportunity get away from them, and they're going to have to give the ball back unless they're in that in between. Nope, they're going to have to punt it away. So both teams, Penis, after scoring, give up, just terrible play calling. I don't even know how to describe. I'm perplexed right now at the play calling.
Well, decisions too by the quarterbacks haven't been great on these last 2 drives.
That is true as well. Gunny, Cincinnati at least being smart, running down the clock, but Marshall with 3 timeouts, they'll have over a minute to play. That'll give them enough time to put some more points on the board before we go to halftime.
Well, that's true because Cincinnati had the ball at the 2-minute mark, and they only had the ball for 55 seconds.
Wow. It's amazing how fast these teams are going 3-and-out. They punt rolls into the end zone, so Marshall will start at their own 20-yard line. They've got 80 yards, a minute 4, and 3 timeouts from the shotgun. Andy Dake, nice pass over the middle for 10, 11 yards to Bobby Galloway. That will temporarily stop the clock for the first down, Penis, but they need to get their ass moving. Oh, they called a timeout. Never mind, they burned the timeout. My bad. Oh, and there comes the and there's the pick. That is beautiful. You send the linebacker on the blitz, you put the pressure on the quarterback, and he turns it over. Penis, if you're Cincinnati, you couldn't ask for more than that right now.
Exactly what it was. They've been putting some pressure and getting to the quarterback or getting close, and he's made a couple bad choices, and that was a really bad one.
Yeah, Manny can blow with the interception. Gunny, we talked about him in the pregame, and he's stepping up his game.
Yeah, he can blow right by some defenders on the next interception if he's get a chance.
There you go. Nice Buster Cherry over to the sideline to Tommy Jackson for a 4-yard reception. And now we're kind of right back where we were moments ago with Cincinnati with the ball nearing the end of the first half with a chance to put points on the board and take a lead into halftime. Nice pass over the middle. Harry Ascrack with a 14-yard reception. Penis, he found the pocket in that zone perfectly.
Yeah, middle of the field was open, and they're in field goal range right now, so they just don't fuck it up.
Yeah, well, let's see if Cincinnati decides to shoot themselves in the foot again. Long pass up the middle. It's a touchdown to Nick Hayes. 26-yard reception. A little dangerous pass, Penis, but he got it in there, and what a great play, and what a great catch.
Big play by Cincinnati going into the second half here.
Look at this. That defender just was a little short.
Nice throw.
Yeah, great pass by him. And now Cincinnati up 14-7. 40 seconds left, though, for Marshall and 2 timeouts. They could, potentially maybe get a field goal, put some points on the board before going into halftime. Plus, I believe Marshall gets the ball in the second half. Is that right, fellas?
Yeah, I think Marshall does get the ball in the second half. I'd be very careful here, Dave, not to screw things up. Let's see what the first couple of plays call for.
Yeah, the last thing you want is a a screen pass for a pick six.
Yeah, a turnover or something here would be killer for him.
Well, let's see what happens. Andy Dake, lots of time. Oh, now he's under pressure, and he's getting sacked. He fumbles it. The offensive lineman picks it up.
No,
I thought he picked it up.
Ball. No.
What happened?
I think Cincinnati got it.
Hold on. So there it is. Dude, the offensive lineman bent over and picked the ball up, I thought.
I think he lost it too.
Wow. And Cincinnati, with the pressure again, 2 possessions in a row, putting the pressure on the quarterback and coming up with 2 turnovers, all in the last minute of this first half. This, ladies and gentlemen, this game is getting crazy. It's getting out of hand, and so is Brandon Allen with an 18-yard reception. Gunny, what is going on all of a sudden?
I don't know. I mean, since this first time Cincinnati's got inside the red zone, but outside the red zone, they've had 2 long, one long run and 1 long receiving TD, and there's a incomplete pass.
Yeah, Buster Cherry just throwing it. Yeah, Buster Cherry just throwing it away there, Penis. That was a smart play.
It was a very smart play. Nobody was open.
4 wide receiver set, single back from the shotgun, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. He's going to try to get in there, and he's just short. Buster Cherry, he's on about the 1 foot line. We're down to 12 seconds, folks. They have a timeout, but they don't want to burn it yet. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, throws it to the cheerleader. Oh, that cheerleader threw the female cheerleader up in the air, and I thought she caught the ball. Well,
man, they really needed a touchdown.
That would have been nice, but you have a 7-point lead. Marshall had the ball, and you get the ball back and at least put 3 more points on. You can't be completely disappointed, Penis, if you're Cincinnati.
No, definitely not. But, man, a touchdown would have been nice for him then.
Yeah, to go up 21-7 at halftime would have been amazing. I agree with that. Fuck it all, a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's going to cover that up. He gets hit. He bounces around like a pinball and brings it out for a 34-yard return as we wrap up the half. Folks, that is a crazy half, if I do say so myself, with Cincinnati putting on some serious pressure there in the last minute or so of that half and being able to put an extra 10 points up on the game. We'll look at the halftime stats here in a moment, but before we do that, Penis, give me your impression of this first half of play.
And I don't even know what to say. Good defenses for the first quarter, bad defense in part of the second quarter, and then good defenses again. And then Marshall fell apart, so they got to get more consistent.
Definitely a roller coaster game, Gunny. What are your thoughts on the first half of this matchup?
I was thinking the quarterback for Cincinnati had his 3rd score. Looked like he was into the end zone for me for his 3rd accountability of a touchdown. That would have been his 2nd rushing TD and one passing, but it ended up just being a field goal, which is still good because they scored 10 points off the 2 Marshall turnovers in the last 2 minutes of the second quarter.
Yeah, Cincinnati with over 200 yards of offense. Marshall not even getting to 100 with only 3 rushing yards. Time of possession, about a minute difference. But, Penis, the key, I think, in this game are the 2 turnovers by Marshall.
Absolutely. 2 costly turnovers against Marshall, and Cincinnati's got a 10-point lead off them, so that's the difference.
That was completely the difference. So if you are let's check the pick'em real quick. The pick'em, as I mentioned earlier, only 16. I don't know if I mentioned in the last game, but 14-2 Wyoming in the last game. 13-3 in favor of Cincinnati in this game, so not a lot of confidence in Marshall getting their first victory tonight, it looks like. As the return happened, but I was busy looking at my notes. I did not see what happened, so we'll see what happens when they go back to the field right now. Marshall at the 22-yard line with a chance to make something of this game. Penis, how important is this first drive of the second half for them?
Oh, it sets the tone for the whole quarter or half. So, and the Bearcats been playing good defense, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, Andy Dake, 9-yard rush around the outside. And it's a it's a second and a long one. It looks a little longer than one. This time Andy Dake will fake the handoff. He'll keep it. He waves to some people and does a stiff arm and a 6-yard rush. So a couple good plays there for Marshall to get some momentum going here in the second half. They're going to go 5 wide, empty backfield from the shotgun. Andy Dake, he's going to quarterback keep up the middle, but that linebacker saw that coming a mile away, Penis, and he only gets 2 yards out of it.
Yeah, that safety filled that hole right there and got a couple yards on him. Lucky to only get that.
Yeah, he ran that earlier, I think, and it didn't work out that well earlier either. So, 2nd and 8. Oh, nice pass. Oh, a little too hot to handle there. Gunny, the mustard definitely fell off the hot dog. Is that just a case of the ball being thrown too hard?
Yeah, he fired that ball to the sidelines.
That was way too hard for catch, especially in this cold weather, I think, where the ball feels a little harder. Oh, this time the screen pass works. Bubba Dacius doing most of the work, though, on a 12-yard reception and getting the first down. That was a screen pass on. I'm not a big fan, personally, of screen passes on 3rd down, Penis, but Bubba made the most of it.
Yeah, Bubba just trampled 2 or 3 players there, so that'll get you a first down.
And this time Bubba gets crushed, but he gets a 2-yard gain. And now he's averaging, that's his first carry of the game. Everything else has been a reception. This time Andy Dake is going to keep it, but I don't know, was that the halfback? Somebody missed a block there. What happened? Let's see.
They're bringing corners and everything on blitzes, man.
Yeah, and that other, I don't know if it was number 24 as a receiver or another back, but apparently he was supposed to come back and block and completely whiffed it. So 3rd and 12 now from Marshall, and he's going deep. Andy Dake with a man wide open on the sideline, and I think he dropped it.
Out of bounds. Or he dropped it.
Oh, I think I saw it go right through his hands. That's terrible. He put that ball on the money. And these receivers now, if that was a drop, that's 2 key drops on that drive. And that's killer for Marshall as they punt the ball into the end zone, and now Cincinnati will take the ball at their own 20-yard line. Let me check the chat real quick for the second half. We've got, looks like all the same people. Agilette, another TV viewer, Art Vandalay, Benji Matson, Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Bo Martin Jr., Commander Root, as Buster Cherry throws a short little pass to Dixon Butts for a 4-yard reception. Dave Axis, David Leathers, Arabs, Goals Official, Gunny McGuire, Caxtips06, Ladybug ×3, Packer Fred, Painfulist, and Tina Riff, all in the house joining us tonight. Welcome and thank you for tuning in to our last game on night 2 of week 5 in the All-American Coaching League, brought to you by Axis Sports. And this is the game of the week, I think, folks. 2 0-4 teams going at it. Natty with the edge early, 17-7, but lots of football left as they throw a screen pass out to the side to Brandon Allen for a 5-yard reception. Please. So that's that little 5, 6, 7 yards there, Penis, that they seem to be getting every play.
And argue with 5-6 yard games.
You really can't. Buster looking at his wristband for the play change. Here comes the blitz. Did he throw it? Oh, no, he sacked. He held on to a 7-yard loss. And, I got to say, Penis, you first, and I'm going to go to Gunny. Both sides of the ball have been blitzing very well and very successfully.
That's a strong safety blitz right up the middle of the field that kind of delayed, but it got through. Nice call. It
did, Gunny. I don't know how many blitzes we've had. I'm starting to lose track, but they all seem like they're working.
I wish Georgia State could have sacked a quarterback last night.
Right? Oh, nice pass up the middle to number 15, Allen. It breaks a few tackles to get some extra yardage, and now Cincinnati on the drive again inside the 40 from the shotgun. This time he just throws it away under pressure. So Buster Cherry now 16-22 for 166 yards.
There's a lot of blitzing going on, Dave. Every play on defense has been a blitz here recently. So.
It's blitz crazy out there right now. Here we go again this time, and he throws it away again. What kind of pressure is that, Penis, where it's just, he doesn't have time to read it.
I think it's that narcolepsy kicking in. I think it's kind of that, or he's having many strokes on the field.
That's always possible as well. Yeah. Buster Cherry now, this time he actually gets a pass off to Harry Ascrack for a 5-yard reception, but that's not going to do it. 4th and 5. In field goal range? Yeah, are they in that in-between spot? Are they going to go for it? I think they are.
I think it's a good call here. To go
30, yeah, I think it is too. You're a little too far for your field goal kicker, but you really have nothing to lose here. And now man is wide open inside the 15-yard line. Ernest Sanders for a 23-yard reception. Gunny, can you get any more open than that?
That was outstandingly open. Most of Cincinnati's productive plays have been down the middle of the seam, so that was a pretty good play right there.
That was. Speaking of down the middle, Dixon Butts goes down the middle with a 5-yard rush, and now Cincinnati's in business again at the 3-yard line. 2nd and 3. They can get a first down. It looks like at the 1-foot line. Buster Cherry, he's got a man. He throws in a lot of traffic. Penis, that was a very dangerous play when you've got that much momentum going.
A lot of traffic in the middle of the field. They had a crossing route short to that receiver, but he dropped it.
So now they're at 3rd and 3. And Buster with some great protection, but here comes the backside, and he gets rid of it just in time. And now they're going to have to settle for the field goal anyway. Penis, let me go to you first. Are you disappointed that you're settling for a field goal where you should have had a touchdown, or do you feel fortunate because you had that 4th down play that you were able to get a first down on?
If I'm Cincinnati, I'm a little disappointed, but if I'm Marshall, I'm taking a small victory out of this because I held them to 3 and we can fight now. So.
Yep, I agree. And Gunny, I mean, it's not even a 2-touchdown game. I mean, 2 touchdowns, Marshall takes the lead.
Points are pivotal for Marshall on this drive. Only a minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter. Marshall needs to drive down the field and put points on the scoreboard.
I completely agree with you. It looks like Cincinnati might be blitzing again here, Penis. They look like they're lining up a lot of men, and they did blitz from that one side. Marshall, fortunately, went to the left side instead, and Bubba Dacius gets a 13-yard rush. I guess that's how you beat the blitz, right? Run away from it?
I think the Bearcats are lucky they didn't go for 40, 50 yards on that play.
Yeah, I agree with that. Andy Dake under center now. I formation. You don't see that a lot. He pitches it out to Bubba, and Bubba's going to take a 3-yard loss. Number 94, Reese, looks like he saw that coming before Bubba even had the ball.
I think that's that safety playing tight on the line of scrimmage again.
Is that who that is?
Yeah,
It's so.
Amblo has 7 tackles.
Wow. Well, Andy Dake dropping back. This time he throws a quick pass to Bubba Dacius, but that's only for a 1-yard reception. That's not going anywhere.
That Bearcat defense tonight is playing on. They're on fire.
They didn't look good at the very beginning of the first quarter, but they've looked great ever since. As Andy takes the ball from the shotgun, and he is heaving it up. A wide open receiver. I don't know what happened on that play. The defender never stopped. The receiver did. There was 10-yard separation, and that was basically a Hail Mary, wasn't it, Penis?
Yeah, I think that defensive back got lost in where the ball was and had no idea.
I definitely don't think he was expecting that, but what a play. And I'd like to welcome Biff Markham into the chat, and Biff Markham, Biff Markham, Biff Markham, Biff Markham, and Biff Markham. And Baku00, hey, welcome, bro. Good to see you. I was DMing with you earlier. Welcome to this game of 2 teams. Neither have won a game this season yet. They're both 0-4. And it looks like this might come down to the wire as Marshall is within striking distance to close the gap here. And I am going to type a welcome message. How about that? There you go. Boom. All right, Marshall, Andy Dake under center. The ball gets tipped. The fullback catches it anyway, and Andy Carlson with a 2-yard reception. Penis, I don't think it's how they drew it up, but if it works, it works.
And you got lucky to get 2 out of that play, so count your blessings and get in the huddle.
And there's the end of the 3rd, so get your 69s up in the chat, folks, as we go to the 4th quarter of this game. And I have a feeling we might be in for a doozy. This looks like this could be a 1, 2, 3-point game. You never know what could happen. So here comes Marshall. Excuse me. And injury update, Marsh. Oh, man, those things go so fast I can't read them. And that is Trevor Andrews right up the middle, 5-yard rush. Did they not give it to him? He's down at the 1-foot line. And Marshall looks like they're going to make this a ball game with almost the entire 4th quarter left to play. Andy Dake on the 1-foot line decides to throw a pass to one-handed, and one-handed scores. Gunny, you're on the 1-foot line. You've got Bubba Dacius and that other fullback, and you decide to throw the ball. Is Marshall just lucky here?
They were lucky. I was just thinking Andy was just going to take a little step and just fall over, and he would have been in the goal line.
Yeah, exactly. He could have just done a nice little quarterback sneak. But either way, this is now a 6-point ball game, folks. What a game. We've got 4:44 left. Lots of football to play. And I can't wait to see what happens here. From the 4-yard line, Izzy Gay Brings it out to about the 21, 22-yard line. What was your Penis? What were you going to say?
I was just going to say the Thunder and Herd are hanging around, so they're making it interesting.
They really are. A defensive stop here, and we have a whole different ball game, folks. And again, we've seen a lot of pick sixes in this area the last couple of nights, so we need to be careful of these screen passes if you're Cincinnati. From the shotgun, 4 wide, single back, and he's under pressure. Buster Cherry trying to get out of it. He's going to get sacked for a 3-yard loss. And there's that pressure again, Penis. Busta Nutter, who we also talked about in the pregame, finally getting his name called.
Yeah, great pressure from the middle there. Made him flush them out a little bit, and Button Nutter cleaned it up.
So that's going to put them at a 2nd and 13. And, hey, did I asked you both, who did you guys pick for this game again?
I took Cincinnati. Gunny had Marshall.
Gunny took Marshall? Okay. All right, 8-yard reception to Harry Ascrack. He's got 5 receptions for 51 yards on the day. Cincinnati waiting for their receiver to get his ass back to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide, single back, checking the play from the sideline. And they're going with the infamous stutter step screenplay that never works. Dixon Butts, a 2-yard loss. Gunny, not an impressive drive for Cincinnati right there when I feel like they really needed one.
They needed to go back to what they were doing in the third quarter. That drive right there did absolutely nothing.
Well, here we go. Cincinnati now on their own, the punter's on his own 10-yard line, going to give Marshall great field position. And, folks, you know, a touchdown gives Marshall the lead in a game that we just did not see a lot of Marshall being impressive for, other than the opening drive for the last 3 quarters. So, fuck it all with the return.
Cincinnati just opened the door for Marshall.
They certainly did. And let's see what Cincinnati has on the defensive side, if they're going to keep blitzing or what. The fake handoff. And Andy Dake with a bullet across the middle, one-handed with a 12-yard reception. And I'm pretty sure he needed at least 2 hands to catch that one, Penis.
Yeah, and stick him too, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The sticky stuff on the hand, that'll always get you the ball. Hey, yo. This time Andy Dake with a quarterback keeper around the side. Andy Dake with an 8-yard rush. And now all the momentum on the Thundering Herd side as they are closing into through about the 37-yard line of Cincinnati. Andy Dake from the shotgun. Another pass over the middle with some great blocking, and that's a first down. Bobby Galloway with a 4-yard reception. All the momentum right now, Penis, is with Marshall.
Yeah, and they don't want to settle for a field goal here, so they got to get it in the hole.
Absolutely. Little screen. I guess it was a bubble screen, but did I see a flag? I thought I saw a flag pop up. Oh, I did.
Yep.
There it is. Yep. It's a holding, so that's coming back.
It's a costly flag. It
really is. And Gunny, we did it again. Every time we start giving compliments, somebody shoots them in the foot. As you can see, D's Nuts not happy on the sideline.
No, and Marshall has a bounce attack with that pass. It's 22 pass and 22 rush for the Marshall Thunder Herd, and there's another penalty back-to-back.
Wow, Marshall just cannot get out of their own way right now.
Still first down.
Unbelievable. Freddie, no, I think you had it the first time. Fem Robo. Here we go. Marshall, 1st and 25, all the way back to midfield again now. And they're going to try to get it all on one play, and they are. Who? I don't know who that was. That Cincinnati Bearcat. Look, he knows he got burned. And that could be the play of the game right there, Penis, because if he catches that, maybe Marshall wins, and if they don't, maybe they lose. Jason
you need
White
to put 2 hands on that one.
That I cannot. I mean, he stretched out and he dove, but I mean, if you can touch it, you can catch it, right?
Yeah, that ball was nicely thrown. He should have caught it.
Unbelievable. Andy Dake, 3rd and 16, has another receiver on the sideline, and this Cincinnati defense is not going to allow those long completed passes. 4th and 16.
4th down here, Dave.
And they're going to have to go for it, folks. This could be the ball game. I mean, there's 2.5 minutes left, and we know how much football can be played in 2.5 minutes. Here comes the blitz, and they catch the blitz, and they get to, oh, my God, a 38-yard touchdown pass to Trevor Andrew. Penis, what just happened?
I didn't even like the formation that they used. They flew right down the seam pass. That was wide open. Look at that.
Gunny, just when you don't think things are going well, Marshall turns around and takes the lead. this game has got everything.
I think both teams should just play on fourth down because they seem to have their best plays on fourth downs. They've both been converting on fourth down plays.
This is an unreal game, and I'm putting that in the chat just because I want to. And now Natty, because I have a keyboard. Izzy Gay from about the 5-yard line, it looks like. He's going to bring it out to the 25 to 27. He gets a 25-yard return. Yards by the half real quick. Cincinnati dominating the first half, but Marshall dominating the second half, and we're getting pretty close to being even now. And Cincinnati ball at their own 27.5-yard line, and only down a point. They only need to get in field goal position if they milk the clock properly, but let's see what happens. Buster Cherry with a pass on the sideline. It looks like he kind of threw that one away. Good coverage and good pressure on that one, Penis.
Yeah. Offensive line was holding, but I think the clock went off in his head. He had to get rid of it. He knew, so he did.
This time we got 3 wide, 2 backs. Fake the handoff, and Buster Cherry around the left side for a 7-yard gain. That gives him 50
14
yards.
unanswered points for Marshall in the second half.
In the second half, it was 20 to set. What was it, 27 at the half? Okay. I wonder if these two are going to end up being rivals after this. Buster Cherry missing on that one, but he does have 200 yards passing. 4th and 3 now. The tables have turned, Penis, and now Cincinnati has to go for it on 4th down.
Yep, let's see what they come up with here. Like Gunny said, they've been having good success on 4th. Let's see what's up.
And he's got a man open. Nice cross pattern there by Tommy Jackson, the 9-yard reception. And boys, we got a ball game.
It seems like they do better when they spread it out.
They definitely. Buster Cherry over the middle, and oh my God, and that could be the ball game, folks. This is going to be a pick 6 for number 46, and that could be the ball game. Eddie Mauser, middle linebacker with a pick 6. And Penis, what happened on that play? What, he just didn't see the linebacker, or what?
I think he blended in with the field and had no idea he was there, and snuck in and took it from him.
Here's the good news, Gunny. It's still only a 1-possession game after the extra point. So Cincinnati could score a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion to tie it up.
That's true. I see that happening now. And yeah, Eddie Mauser, he was one of the players to watch for in our preview of the game.
There you go. Well, Marshall has turned everything around here in this second half. And is that 21 unanswered points, Gunny?
Yes, sir.
All right, Izzy Gay from about the 3-yard line, and he's barely going to get to about the 20-something. And there's your offense at a glance. Plays are even. Total yards, not quite. First downs are even. On paper, this is a close game, and in reality, this is a close game. 8-point lead, so 1 possession. Here comes Cincinnati with a chance to march down the field with 1:40 left and a couple all their timeouts, I'm sorry. And this time the screen pass actually works, Penis. We don't get to see that very often, but when it does work, it works well.
There's a lot of room on the side over there. Picked up a good block and got himself a first down.
I didn't notice if Marshall blitzed on that or not, but they definitely caught him off guard. From the shotgun once again. Buster Cherry, oh my God, he almost threw another interception. What is this quarterback doing? Adam Waters with the deflection. Gunny, this quarterback is scaring me.
He is, but I'm getting excited. I want to see a 2-point play to try to tie the game up at the last second of the play clock.
And a receiver drops a pass again, but I'd like to see. Yeah, I mean, I think we'd all love to see our first overtime of the season, right? All right, here we go. Cincinnati 4 wide on 3rd and 10. Single back from the shotgun. Buster Cherry. He's got a man wide open in the middle, and he's going to get all the way down to the 41-yard line. Pierre Dennis, 22-yard reception. I don't think we've called his name all season, but he shows up just in time, Penis, for the 22-yard gain.
Yeah, he just showed up from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and saddled up and started playing.
There it is, and here's this time it's Brian Goldsby right at the middle for a 10-yard rush. Going to be just short of the first down, 2nd and inches for Cincinnati. This is getting good, folks. I hope that if you were in the chat earlier, I hope you're still here and you're still watching. Buster Cherry, there it is, a wide open receiver, and I think that's number 6. Is that Harry Esker? Who is that? Oh, I don't see who that was. Got to give me some names there, video game. All right, here we go, folks. 1st and 10. Oh, I don't know who he's jumping over. I think he's just showing off at this point. Dixon Butts, I meant. Sorry, Dixon Butts with a show-off run. I don't know. Do you think that cost him a couple yards there, Penis?
I think it did. He's got that scissor kick animation going that didn't really work for him.
Didn't really need it. And, here comes the screen. He gets rid of it just in time as he gets crushed. And Dixon Butts is going to get to – he is going to get to the first down marker. First and goal, 44 seconds left in the game. Only one timeout for Cincinnati. This is the ball game, folks, coming down to the wire. Steve Schmidt with another tackle, 7 tackles for Steve Schmidt. Here comes he's got protection. He's got a man. And the receivers run into each other, Penis. That should have been a touchdown.
Should have been a touchdown, but I think that's not a bad outcome for that play. It didn't look too great.
Oh, man. Well, here we go. We got 4 wide receivers, 34 seconds left. The Bearcats, he's got a man over there down to the 1-yard line. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock, which is good. They don't have to burn that timeout. They got just over a yard to go. Gunny, are you as excited as I am right now?
I am.
That was Gunny's excited voice.
2-point try.
There we go. Yep. And there it is. There it is. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pierre Dennis with a one. We only called his name twice. One was for a 22-yard gain. The second time for a touchdown. And Penis, here we go. Gunny, you get your 2-point conversion attempt, and I think we're all pulling
I really
for it.
didn't think it was going to happen.
Well, here we go. Penis, what do you see as they line up?
There you go. They spread offense. That's what we like to see Cincinnati, and let's see what they get.
And there it is, folks. It's a tie game. Yes.
It is.
Casey Jones from Reserve, Louisiana. Oh, my gosh, Becky. Look at this game. This is amazing. 28-28. We could not have asked for more than this. And he's going to about 5-6 yards deep. He's going to take a knee. 28 seconds. It's 28-28. 28 seconds left. Penis, if you're Marshall, what do you do here?
I don't even know. You got to go for it, man. Got to get some good throws, get out of bounds, and take a shot later.
All right, here we go. They've got 3 timeouts. There's the first one. Roger Martin, a 3-yard reception, and he's out of bounds. Gunny, you are 24 seconds away from overtime, baby.
I got to throw a couple balls down deep. Even if it's an interception, it's going to be down the field like a big punt.
Well, Andy Dake now getting away from the pressure. He throws it away. And, oh, my God, number 4 almost made an amazing catch. But, Penis, let's be honest, that was way too dangerous of a pass to make in that situation.
Yeah, he should have thrown the ball away there. But, he gave it a shot. Let's
Bob?
see if they can get a first down here and call a timeout. And the middle of the field is wide open for them if they want to use it.
Well, here it is, a long pass. Oh, my God, he's got a man wide open. And then, oh, my gosh, Becky. And there's the ball game. One-handed, a 72-yard touchdown with 9 seconds left. Oh, my Penis, what a call.
Yeah, and Benji called it in the chat.
Oh, my God. And Bob Funk had just calling for a pick 6. And now he's saying, fuck my life. Unbelievable.
FML.
Unbelievable, folks. I am blown away, as I'm sure all of you are right now. And, Gunny, I'm sorry you're not going to get your overtime. Or are you?
Well, no. One-handed had a reception earlier of 0 yards for a touchdown when it was on like the 6-inch line, and then he also catches a game breaker, a heartbreaker, 72-yard touchdown with 9 seconds left in the game.
Well, here's Izzy Gay decides not to take it out. Now, here's the thing. Cincinnati can do right now what Marshall just did in the last play. They have Buster Cherry. They've got 9 seconds. They can launch up a Hail Mary. Who knows what could happen here? 4 wide receivers. They do keep the back in. Receiver in motion. They got 2 on each side. And here it comes, folks. This is going to be the ball game. Oh, and he had a man. He dropped the ball. Wow. Well, now it's 5 seconds. It's definitely Hail Mary time. I don't know, Penis. Is enough time to get one long pass and a quick timeout? I'm not sure.
Yep, I think there's not much choice here, but throw it deep.
There it is. It's the Hail Mary. Let's see what happens. And, he cannot come down with it. And what a game, ladies and gentlemen. The Thundering Herd, with 9 seconds left in the game, score on a 72-yard touchdown to one-handed to win the game. Andy Dake is your player of the game. Penis, I'm out of breath right now, bro.
I'm going to give you the penis then. They hung tough in there the entire game and really opened it up in the second half and really showed Cincinnati what they're made of.
Gunny, is this a candidate for Game of the Year?
That was an exciting game. I mean, considering we started and it was 0-0 after the end of the first quarter, and we were talking about a penetration game, like 8-7 scored, and then it ended up 35-28. Outstanding game by the 23rd and 24th ranked teams in the AACL.
Yeah, I would say
Evenly matched teams.
Yeah, I would say neither. No, I was going to say, Penis, that I don't think either of them played like the 23rd and 24th ranked team there in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter.
Well, they were also playing each other, the 24 and the 23rd.
That's true as well.
They really opened it up on offense and started connecting.
Hey, let me thank everybody real quick. We had a bunch of people in the chat. Aguilet, another TV viewer, Art Vandalay, Baku00, I'm guessing, Benji Matson, B. Robo, Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Bo Martin Jr., Commander Root, Dave Axis, David Leathers, A-Rabs, Goals Official, Gunny McGuire, Cap606, Ladybug ×3, Lana Ray, Packer Fred, Painfulest, and Tina Riff, all in the chat to watch the end of that amazing game as Marshall beats Cincinnati 35-28. Let's check out the stats for this game. I'm still amped up right now. My adrenaline is flowing, you guys. Let's check out the team stats first.
Sleeping late tonight.
I'm going to be up now. I'm going to be up doing highlights and everything else. Who knows for sure?
Up.
I am fired up. All right, here we go. First downs advantage Cincinnati. What else we got here? Total offense pretty close. Passing yards pretty close. Rushing yards not close. Third down conversion, Cincinnati only 4 of 11. That's probably one of the differences in the game. Oh, did we lose?
Evenly matched teams, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, if you look all the way down, it's pretty close all the way around, even down to time of possession. Crazy.
Yeah, it's close. Right there.
All right, let's check out these. I'm interested to see how the quarterbacks played, to be honest with you. That's going to be interesting.
Good game by Andy Dick.
21 of 29, 291 yards, 4 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. That's pretty crazy. Andy Dake rushing, only 36 yards. Nothing to write home about. Look at one-handed, you guys. Gunny, you were talking about one of his touchdowns was for 0 yards, but he had 144 receiving yards on the day.
And he dropped 5 balls. Sorry.
And they threw to 9 different receivers on top of that. Lots of good blocking for Marshall. On the defensive side of the ball, let's see. There's Mauser's 45-yard pick 6. That was huge. Couple sacks for Busta Nutter, who we talked about. In addition to Eddie Mauser's pick 6, he also had a sack and a couple tackles for loss. You think that's going to get him Defensive Player of the Game, you guys?
I think so.
Gunny, what do you think?
I don't see anything better.
I don't know if he'll be player of the game for this one. Yes, maybe player of the week. Probably not.
Okay. Check out the kicker stats real quick as we start to wrap this game up. Robo in the chat saying the highlight of the night is Gunny saying penetration. Natty having a case of Dwan up in you. It's unsettling. Let's see. There's punting, kick return. All right, let's check out the Cincinnati side. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Buster Cherry, 27 of 44, 267 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Not a terrible game by any means. Another 50 yards rushing. Dixon Butts with 58 yards rushing. Hold on a second. I believe Buster Cherry also had, he had the rushing touchdown as well. Let me see, receiving-wise, ball was really well distributed, and that's 10 different receivers for Cincinnati. That's crazy. Defensively, Penis, I don't really see a lot here.
No, nothing that really stands out.
Manny Comblow had that That wasn't a pick six, I don't think, was it?
No.
He had that
Well,
interception.
Campbell, I think, is going to be the defensive player of the game for Cincinnati.
Maybe. Let's check out the kicking. 2 of 2 for field goals. What was the long? I missed it. Somewhere. Oh, less than 39 yards for sure. The punting, the kick return, and that's it, folks. Man, what a game. That was just crazy. As we move on to the post game, Penis, let me ask you, how great was that game between two teams that were ranked so low?
Well, again, evenly matched teams that went back and forth in the second half a lot, and Marshall exerted their will on them and really came back in the second half after some changes and adjustments at halftime and took it to Cincinnati.
I really did. As we just saw all those stats before, let's check out the players of the game. Of course, it's the two quarterbacks, Andy Dake and Buster Cherry, and the two guys we mentioned a moment ago, Eddie Mauser with the pick six. We'll have to add that to the stats. And then Manny Camblow with an interception as well. Gunny, any surprise on these players of the game?
I believe all four of those are repeats from either last week or previous weeks during the season. So no surprise at all with these candidates here.
Yeah, I agree with that. Well, Penis, any last thoughts on this game before we wrap this up?
Yeah, well, I've been just watching Buster Cherry play, and he's got a good arm, makes some good plays, but he's just a little too inconsistent right now. So let him get a little bit older in the offense with the team, and I think Cincinnati will get there.
Awesome. I will. Actually, Gunny, last thoughts for you before I move on?
I would like to say this game with the 23rd and 24th ranked team was more exciting and more participation from the audience than last week's number 1 versus number 2 matchup. This one had all the bells and whistles that you could want for. Congratulations to Marshall on the win. Enjoy this week because the Panthers are hungry and they want to be back on the win column next week. So go Panthers, beat the herd.
There you go, folks. Well, Penis and Gunny, thank you so much for being my team on the call of this great game tonight, and I'll see you guys when I see you.
Thank you, Dave. Great job.
You got it. All right, folks, that wraps up the Marshall Natty game. It also wraps up our games for tonight. Quick recap. In the first game, we had 11th ranked Old Dominion taking it to Syracuse in their own house. They're in the Carrier Dome, 45-26. In the second game, we had Louisiana Tech and Wyoming in a back-and-forth battle. Wyoming squeaks it out with a 7-point lead. And then you just saw Marshall beating Cincinnati with 9 seconds left in the game after Cincinnati came down by 8 to tie it up with a 2-point conversion. I mean, unbelievable game. I'm already putting that as the game of the year, I think, for us. Maybe Central Florida versus Marshall. That's got to be up there, too, as well. But what an amazing game. Tomorrow night, we'll be back here at 9 p.m. Eastern, where we'll kick off night 3 of week 5 with these games. We will have Central Michigan at Memphis, Central Florida at Akron. Akron is the second-ranked team in the nation and the only undefeated team left. Central Florida with 1 loss and the former number 1 team. That's going to be definitely game of the week material as well. And then in the nightcap tomorrow night, you've got Air Force, who came off their first victory last week, traveling to a very good SMU team. We've got Greg Soto, Chad Rowland, and Benji Mangino will be all on the calls tomorrow night on the play-by-play. So looking forward to those games. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks for being in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you to everybody who was doing play-by-play and color commentator at Third Wheel tonight. Appreciate everybody. And I will see you again tomorrow night right here, the All-American Coaching League, brought to you by Axis Sports at 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night when we kick off night 3 of week 5. In the meantime, enjoy your evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night now.